What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I am Jesse. Joining me as always, James. James, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? We got another ringside report this morning.
Yeah, dude. Two of them, man. Back to back. GM. Then we got Universe. We had the Creation Suite. Yeah, man. Some good stuff, dude. Like, I'm excited. I've seen a couple of negative, like, not enough stuff added, right, for the Universe mode, but I feel completely different, man. I think that they added quite a bit for Universe. I understand, like, some of the main features that people really, really want, especially me, like the rivalries up to date, right? Like, I want, like, triple threat rivalries so bad. Number one contenders, too, is another thing. But show intros, I see people, like, talk about show intros, and I understand, like, the frustration with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, like, 2K tends to look at it like, people skip them anyway. It's like, who cares? Just put them in, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
sweep it under the rug.
Who cares? Put them in. People want them. It will make them happy to have the option. Like, the option is there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if they just look at that as, like, lost resources or what. But it is still kind of up in the air if show intro, because I asked him about show intros on the interview, and he basically just didn't. He said, no, we were talking about show themes. You know what I mean? So he didn't say no. And people are kind of, I think people are, they're misinterpreting show intros for show themes. I don't know if do you remember what show themes were, James? Because you didn't really play Universe.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I just never.
So what show themes are is show themes are something that you attach to a custom show. Okay. That's what it is. So it shows like a little video before you start the Universe. Like, that's what the show theme is.
I gotcha.
They took that away for a while, and then there was just no cutscenes for it, right? Like, the only thing they had was like a what was it, like an overlay that like a transition. It was like a transition theme, right? Where you showed you've seen the matchups and all that other stuff. Now they actually brought like the themes back, and they have new ones. So that's what he was talking about, and those were in 2K19, and I do believe, I can't remember if they're in 2K20, and I can't remember if they're in 2K22. I can't remember when they took them out. I'm pretty sure it was 19, but
that sounds about right.
I could be wrong, dude. It's been a minute since I've played the Universe mode on 19, so I can't really remember. But either way, man, like, show intros, definitely, man, just put them back in, like. And I see, like, in the comments, you know what I mean? Oh, it could be a patch, like, I don't think it could be a patch. I think it's something like, once again, people don't really realize what goes into the Universe mode. And one thing that I can say is, when we were talking off the air, I was talking with Christo, and Christo was saying, man, we cleaned up a lot this year. So what they don't promote, right, is what they do on the inside to make certain things happen. 2 years ago, we were told draft would never happen in the Universe mode. Never. Like, it was never coming back. It would just break the Universe mode, right? Like, that's what we were told, and it's crazy to see, like, hey, we got the draft back, and now it's bigger than ever. Like, we have multiple cutscenes associated with the draft. We have cutscenes where it shows, like, Nick Aldis, and they didn't even show this. They didn't show this in the ringside report today, but that's what Christo was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There's cutscenes with Nick Aldis and whoever the GM is. It's still unclear if you can pick a custom GM, but it shows them in the draft, like, getting excited that their pick won the draft match on Raw or SmackDown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it shows that. So there's a cutscene associated with that, as well as people like Nick Aldis and Scrap Daddy, I forget his name right now.
Adam Pearce.
Like, it shows both of them coming out to the ring and picking the draft. So there's cutscenes with that, and then there's also cutscenes like with them getting excited, and you know what I mean. So there's other stuff associated with the draft, and I seen people like complain about, what was it, like body morphing, or not body morphing? What was it? It was only 8 saves per Universe, like. I remember, like, saying this on a comment, like, sucks that there's only eight drafts in a save, in a single save. I'm like, my brother in Christ, who is playing 8 years of Universe mode before the next game comes out? Like, who is doing that?
You'd be surprised.
If you are, let me know. But, bro, I can't ever get past 2. Like because I play like the Raws, SmackDowns, like I play everything, right? So I'm not skipping. So maybe if you're skipping and you have the saves, okay, I get that. But I mean, dude, just if you reach the limit of 8 drafts, then make a new save, bro. You got the creation wizard this year, you know what I mean? So it's an easy create tool.
Easily. And you also got watch show implemented now, so that's even a plus, and that's a lot of 8 years of universe.
Yeah, dude. So watch show is a lot cooler to me.
Yeah.
It's a lot cooler to me as a content creator. I know that like your typical player, they're not going to really use watch show, but for me, it's like, hey man, we can make some cool videos with that watch show mode and broadcast mode. You can combine the two, broadcast mode and watch show mode. That would be pretty sweet to do. And actually, I have a video idea that I wanted to talk to you off the air about, and I completely forgot to do that. So when we get off the air, I'm going to talk to you about something I got planned. But anyway, yeah, dude, I don't know. I think that's pretty rad, and it's cool for the people that watch AI. I'm really hoping that AI steps it up this year, right? We have no
a lot of Twitch users. So like it's usually universe and these usually AI versus AI.
Cornell was talking about that.
Very nice. It was a very nice implemented way.
Yeah. Let's shout out some of this chat, man.
Yeah, of course. And I think YouTube is down, someone said. It worked for me, so yeah.
YouTube's down?
It was giving me errors.
Okay.
But I'm seeing the comments flow. Let me see just in case.
I'm seeing some people on here.
Yeah.
Got 100 people in here, so that's pretty cool. Definitely get it. Got 75 saved. Joshua says, I'm on the wait till sale mode. Enjoy, bro. Waiting for the percentage of people who buy it who aren't sold. There's definitely way more positive than there is negative this year. I'll tell you that. That's for sure, that I've seen anyway. I don't know about you, James, but to me, I've seen a lot way more positive about this game this year than negative. But I don't know. I've seen people in the comments like after the thing, like, what, they didn't add nothing, I'm out. Like, first of all, they added a lot to universe mode, in my opinion. Like, a lot is there. Like the stat thing alone to me is huge. You can now customize everything with a tap of a button. The custom entrances now work with 5 people. We learned that today. So now you have new custom 5-man stables, all that kind of stuff. Or factions. Sorry, they don't use the word.
You're gonna have to bump it to 6. I know.
I
can't remember who. I have to quote him. I can't remember what they said on the Judgment Day photo. They're like, "Hey, there's no Roxanne Perez. Gonna have to bump it to 6."
Yeah. So
we'll
see, man. We'll see. Hey, Jay Swiss with the $10. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Says finishing touches needed. Custom soundtrack with Spotify premium integration. Create a story mode and create a commentary team. Create a voiceover using AI. Create a commentary team will probably take years unless they do incorporate something like AI. But that would be pretty rad. I'm like, dude, from what we've heard, I'm excited to hear Wade Barrett and Booker T, man. Like,
yeah,
what a breath of fresh air that is, dude. I'm tired of hearing the same people, so that's kind of nice, dude. Normally, I turn off the commentary team.
Yeah.
Shocking
Sorry,
enough,
Byron Saxton. We'll miss you. I mean, I know you're still there.
He's still there. He's still there. Yeah, he's got too many. He's got too much dialogue for him not to be there. So, create a story. Still waiting for that. Definitely waiting for that. So, we'll see. And that custom soundtrack with Spotify integration, I would love it. I just don't see him ever doing it, man, because we got this battle pass stuff now, and we have my faction personas and all the stuff they want to sell you. So that to me is, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they prove me wrong. And if they do prove me wrong, great. I would love.
I'll take Spotify in a heartbeat if it was implemented.
Absolutely, dude.
So,
like, but just know I will never ever hunt a persona again if I have that.
Enter Sandman, I got it. Drew's theme song, got it.
If I have that Spotify, I will download an attire from Community Creations easily and then just use the Spotify. I don't need those personas anymore. Like, they're out the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I persona chase is because of the Spotify. So, or not Spotify, sorry, the themes. Joe Compton with the $4.99 says, I have been watching YouTube all day with 0 errors. You both are loud and clear on my end. Nice, dude. That's
good to hear. Yeah.
That's good. T-Rex in the building. What's good, brother? Praying Faith, what's good? It's good to see you. Hoping Cross and Scarlet make it in the game this year. I'd love to hear the Fall and Pray theme one last time. Yeah, I'm a big Karrion Kross fan. I like Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that he does make it. Obviously, we got confirmation that Mick Foley made it.
It looks like Ciampa's going to be in too, of course.
Yeah.
Gargano was face down wearing the DIY attire. So I seen Baron Corbin on there, but I guess there was an issue last year. Like Beth Phoenix, they had her on there, but she wasn't in the game. So
yeah.
It's gonna be interesting. Who makes the cut? Who doesn't? Foley though, very nice.
Well, I think that Cross left the game or left WWE late enough to where they wouldn't remove him. They'd probably just keep him on the roster, but we'll see. We'll know soon enough, man. So, yeah. I mean, how many days are we at? Like 17 days?
Something like that. Yeah. It's like almost 2 weeks now.
That's awesome, dude. I mean, it's awesome that the game's coming out. It's not awesome that we still haven't seen certain things with it. We haven't seen like actual gameplay, like people actually playing the game. Like that's what I need to see, dude, to reassure me that, hey, this game is going to be dope this year.
For sure.
You can show me all the edits you want, like from Ringside Report, all those like gameplay cuts that they do. You could show me all that, and it's all nice. But until I see actual gameplay and see how it flows and how people react, I will be pushing this game to the limits. I promise you. I am going to test everything for that weapon, the weapon physics, the ragdoll physics. I'm going to be pushing that to the limit, to the extreme, bro. Like, I'm talking like I'm piling up stuff in the middle of the ring and seeing how they react when I slam them on them, you know? Like, I want to hear the sounds. I want to see, like, what you could do with thumbtacks. We're going to be covering
that's going to be interesting. Tables. Oh, man.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
We're going to be covering all that over here on the channel. So just stay tuned.
Just to go back to your earlier comment, I seen a couple comments. Like, I know Create Arena. I know the LED barricade wasn't. That was probably the biggest thing on there. Wasn't too much for a lot of people. Understandable. Creative video, I didn't look too much. Creative entrance was very good. The 4 or 5 stables was in there. Especially you can edit the whole entire timeline. So that's very nice. Nice addition. Universe got a lot of love easily.
I think so too. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. So the people that are saying, and listen, they have a right to feel that the way they want. Obviously, like everybody plays these games different, and everybody has different expectations for the game, and that's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like creation people, they want certain creative parts, right? Like that's what they play the game for. Universe people, they've been wanting certain things forever. But I watched somebody in the comments list a massive wish list, like my video, bro. Like the wish list, like all of this should be in here right now. Like, dude, they're not gonna put all that time in 1 year, dude.
Right.
So it sucks.
Thank you, Jay.
I get it.
I see that. Yeah, YouTube is trending number 3 because it is down.
Okay.
So
that sucks. While we're live, this is probably the last bit of content that you'll get from me until maybe Friday night. So just heads up, man. I got stuff going on, so this will be the last bit of content that will be on the channel until everything's cool. But Stolen Tube says I'm scared that we haven't heard anything about casket, ambulance, and dumpster being easier, or at least super finisher. I don't think there's a super finisher. I will tell you that. Like the one thing that annoys me, right? Some surprises are good, little surprises, right? That you didn't know. Like, you don't have to announce every single thing. But the stuff that people really want to see, like they should have shown more in that Creed and Arena, bro. They should have shown us more. They should have shown us more for Creed a Superstar today in that Ringside Report. You know what I mean? They didn't show anything new. They showed I seen a post today that was talking about the wigs. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, dude, why did they show the old ones? Why didn't you show off anything new? You know what I mean? Like, all you shown us was the barricade, and then we seen the hair picker, right? The two-tone. We seen the body morph, and we didn't really even get into detail with that. So
it was just very little skimmed by, and then Universe was the one that got the most approach.
Yeah, Gabe, what's good, man? T-Rex, what's good? I'm gonna hop off later and re-record my vids. Nice. That's awesome, dude.
What's up, Byron?
Get that content, bro. Young says, "What up, Universe Mode sounds pretty dope this year." Yeah, that's where I'm kind of sitting with it. West Side Vibes, what's good? Is this live or pre-recorded? This is live.
Yeah.
This is live. We're
This is
live,
live.
pal.
Yeah.
We're live.
I'm gonna have to get a paper live.
We're live every Tuesday, for the most part. Next Tuesday, we will not be live. I will say that. Like, we probably won't be live next Tuesday. Or should we just, I don't know.
We'll see.
TBD.
To be determined.
Yeah, but mostly every Tuesday, for the most part, we are live. So, Devin says next Thursday is my birthday. Happy early birthday, brother.
Yep, happy early birthday, brother.
MJB, what is good? Noah, what is good? No group rivalries or no backstage promos were the main misses, in my opinion. Yeah, but look at all the promos they did add, though. Like, I'm bummed for the backstage stuff too. Trust me, I on my videos, that's what I preach about. You know what I mean? But they did add championships to promos now. They did add promo attires, right? Like street gear, which is nice. I love seeing CM Punk.
Very nice touch.
In the jacket and, you know, like not looking like he's about to go into a wrestling match. Like, that was nice.
Right.
They do have post-match interviews with Kathy Kelly, which is dope. They have other types of promos coming. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, man. Like, they added a ton of different promos, and Christo did say that there is new cutscenes and rival reactions as well. So we didn't really show those off today. I just feel like today's Ringside Report was a missed opportunity. Really. I
think this one, like, there was very minimal photos. Like, usually all the other Ringside reports had tons of photos. I think this one had, 4 at the most.
Yeah.
I think this was the shortest Ringside Report video as well. It was like 4 minutes. The other ones were very in-depth.
Yeah, and that sucks, man, because, like, I hear, you know, hey, we got to keep stuff close to the chest, you know, from Cornell and all that stuff. And surprises are good, little stuff. But this kind of stuff, you don't keep secret, bro. Like, sell your game. You know what I mean? Show people what you put in there so they can buy the game, so they want to buy the game. You're 2 weeks out. You know what I mean? You're 2 weeks out. Like, don't keep anything close to the chest right now. That's
they might know something we don't know. You know, I mean, I know the race thing got a lot of people until they showed the attire. I know that wasn't the greatest thing. You know, some people, they obviously the cane, but, you know, kudos to them for showing the cane and Judgment Day and all that.
Yeah, and we got the AAA confirmed, right? We got the title, so obviously AAA is gonna make its way into WWE 2K26.
Yeah, and ECW Hardcore Heaven.
That's dope. Yeah, well, we seen a piece of that with the CM Punk showcase Ringside Report.
We just didn't know what we were just trying to distinguish what arena it was, and that's a nice touch.
I knew it was the bingo hall, but I didn't know. Yeah, what arena? I thought you know it could have been anything. But what's good, Cube? What's good, Witty? Good to see you, brother.
What's going on, Witty?
Viper, what's good, man? What's up, Jesse and James? It's Viper Assassin. I'm on my second channel. What's the first draft pick for your universe mode for both of you? Ooh, well, James don't play universe. He might this year. Are you going to tune into universe this year?
I think I'll give it. I think the draft in there. I think listen, this Jen's Gaming said, and I used to play. What was it? I think it was Shut Your Mouth that had the draft, and that kind of brings a lot of childhood.
Well, not only that, bro. Like, now you have a reason to play it. You got the ringside pass. Yeah. So now you can grind it. You don't have to just
it gives you like some exclusive, like, hey, you're playing it, and then you get
it's got some incentive.
Now there's
to try other stuff. Yeah. My first draft pick. It's kind of tough actually. Probably Penta.
I was gonna say
probably. Penta's my guy, man. Like, listen, Penta's my favorite, so probably Penta and Ray Phoenix. Like, those are my first 2 draft picks, I would say. What do you think? What about you, James?
Myself, that's a tough one. I mean, Penta's on my list. Ray Phoenix. I know Aleister Black would be on yours. I'm trying to think out of the box.
CM Punk, of course, you know.
Yeah, CM Punk. Maybe Ring of Honor, CM Punk.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody, the typical people. CM Punk. Or, sorry, TNA, because, you know, a certain company owns ROH.
You know, if they put AFI's
TNA
theme,
Punk.
if they put AFI's theme in that, dude, Like I will cry happy tears. I am so excited about that.
I think we're getting that, honestly.
You think so?
I think that if
Cornell's
anything,
a fan, bro. That's the one thing about it. He's the one that hooks most of this stuff up. He's a big part of that. I think he gets it too. I think we get that theme this year.
Plus, I mean, he's the cover boy. You know, he probably requested, "Hey, put it on there. Why not?"
Yeah. Yo,
I don't see why not.
Shout out to WWEGames too. They actually followed us today on X. Big surge in followers, not only on here for YouTube. You know, we're on our way to 17K. We're on the journey to 20K, but 17K, we're almost there. As well as X, man, we grew 3,000 followers within the last month.
Just about. I think what was it, 5 or was it 5,000 or 6,000 by December? Now we're already 7,1.
Yeah. So almost, dude. We're on the way. So we're pushing there, and that's pretty cool, man. And we even got the follow from WWE Games finally after 4 years of promoting their games. So that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We even went to Creator Fest last year, didn't get no follows. That's crazy, bro. Like, I don't know. It's all good, man. Can you put the steel chair on the wrestler's neck? We haven't seen that, so I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We know just as much as you guys do. Like that's
it's whatever's up there. That's all.
Yeah, whatever they've shown, that's what we
out.
know. So yeah, it's crazy, man.
But I do have a lot of hopes with seeing ECW Hardcore Heaven. I know people mentioned like, oh, maybe we are going to get a plethora of ECW on there. So yeah, that would be a nice touch. Sabu, obviously master of chairs for the longest time. Rest in peace.
Let me get these people, man. We got a lot of people in here. Vin, what's good? Was hoping for number one contender or tournament. Yeah, number one contender we kind of have because you can call out the champion and declare yourself as number one contender. But I get what you're saying, like in the actual menu,
just the same.
Having that number one contender, like having number one contender matches, like qualifiers for Elimination Chamber, King of the Ring tournaments that have the qualifiers, Royal Rumble qualifiers, all that kind of stuff. Like that. That's probably where we're heading next year. I would say. I would definitely say, like, I will even make an early prediction for next year, man, because, like, what Christo was telling me off air, and he didn't give me no, like, inside scoop about what's coming next year, but he was saying that this year, what they focused on and what they were able to clean up sets them up for what they are capable of doing next year. So the big upgrades, and make no mistake about it, they were bigger upgrades this year than we've ever gotten in Universe Mode. Check back. Go check receipts, go look, and see all the different upgrades each year. This is the biggest year that they've ever had for Universe Mode. Next year, I'm anticipating much bigger. I think
up the ante.
I think backstage promos get put in. I think the rivalry action, or the new rivalries, Triple Threat, Fatal 4-Way, I think that happens. I think we get newer cutscenes. All that stuff that's getting mocap, like that's got to get mocapped, by the way. So if they don't have Triple Threat cutscenes, they obviously have to mocap a whole bunch to make that happen. So keep that in mind, guys. You don't just pop in Triple Threat rivalries. You're going to have to pull in a team to the studio. You're going to have to mocap Triple Threats, all that kind of stuff. They have that capability because they record all the stuff for MyRise, right? So they could possibly take some of those assets too. You know what I mean? So I don't want to like say it's impossible or anything because I think that we get it next year, to be honest. Troy Phil was good. Hi, Jesse and James. I can't wait for WWE 2K26. I'm getting the Monday Night Wars edition. Yeah, we're getting that same edition too, man. That's definitely what we're doing. Draft was a huge win. Chucky, what's good? Nick Aldis also being a playable character. I can't wait for the day one Magnus attires. Yeah, Nick Aldis and
Adam Pearce. And with their theme songs and everything.
NWA theme songs, by the way.
Yes, so
crazy.
That just gives me more hope of, for Punk.
Yeah, what's good, Brandon? It's good to see you, man. He says, hey, Jesse and James, it's Brandon. Always great to be here. Always great to see you, brother.
It's always good to see you, bro.
Good day, boys. How you doing? Keeping up with the amazing videos? I'm doing good. I mean, this week I kind of went light on the content because I dropped the interview, and that's what it was. You know what I mean? I'm spending some time with some family this week, and we're going to be pumping out a lot of content here pretty soon, guys. So just keep your eyes peeled, man. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications because we got some good stuff along the way. I'm going to let you know that right now. We got some fun stuff happening over here on this channel. Brandon Cutler, what's good, man? When is the soundtrack being revealed?
I don't know. Could just be day of. Who knows?
And honestly, I don't care about the soundtrack.
I usually just turn it off. I put the
it gets
wrestler
turned
themes.
off. Yep. I do the same thing. Yep. Give me the wrestling themes because the soundtracks they usually pick suck. I haven't liked the soundtrack on a game since like, geez, 07 SmackDown versus Raw, like 07.
Yeah, Conrad. Where's Conrad? His favorite. Better have my money.
Yeah, 09. I liked 09. I liked
06 was good. I didn't mind it.
2K19's soundtrack. Which one had Slipknot on it? Was it 19? I think it was 19.
Jeez. Yeah, Slipknot was on one of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, what? They put Slipknot on this game? Like, I
think it was 19. Override.
Yeah. Override, yep.
That's what it was.
The override. Yeah. That was it, man. YouTube is down, so I had to hop on the purple lap. What's the kid holding it down on Twitter? Or
I
Twitch.
ain't got your money.
Yeah, I ain't got your money. I really hope we can use a call as a GM. Me too. I'm really hoping that the customization is good. Listen, man, it all comes down to how the game plays. It's great to hear about new features, right? Like I'm always going to say that, but I'm always going to be honest with you guys. Every year we hear about new features, and then first video every time, like here's my first tutorial for the universe mode, right? Which is coming. Like I do tutorial videos for MyRise universe. You're going to get all that sliders, all that kind of stuff. It's all going to stay the same. It's all coming this year, but always in those first couple of videos, hey, this is broken. This is working. You know what I mean? So that's what I don't like to hear. I hate that for people's experiences. You know what I mean? I want everybody to have a good experience playing a wrestling game for a change. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping this is the year that we don't get those kind of comments. Like, and I'm not faulting anybody for putting those comments in here. Please let me know because I can translate this feedback to somebody. You know what I mean? I can push it forward to the people that can actually make a difference. But as of right now, you know what I mean? All we've got is features. Like all we know is, yeah, this is in the game. This is in the game. This is in the game. But we don't know what's going to break in Universe. We don't know what's going to break in MyGM. We don't know what's going to break in My Faction, Island, MyRise, right? Like we don't know if consoles are going to be corrupted, their file saves. We don't know if like cause are going to lose their hair. We don't know what's gonna, like all the nightmares that have happened over the 2K games. You have to have this in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? And that sucks. And I'm really hoping that this is the year that changes that. AI. I really hope the AI stays the same all year and it's good.
Please. We need that.
There's so many things, dude, that I'm hopeful for, but you don't know until you play the game for a couple of months and we start seeing patches roll out. And with the ringside pass, the one thing I am happy about and what I did hear about the ringside pass is that when you grind most of this stuff, if you were to lose like a file save, this is actually tied online in the cloud or something like that. Like it has nothing to do with your save file. But the bad news is we still have unlockables in Showcase, MyRise, all the stuff that we've had before. So we don't have all the unlockables tied to the ringside pass. If it was all tied to the ringside pass, I wouldn't care about
that's a W for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, maybe I would because you know your file for Universe is still gone. Your MyGM saves are gone. You know what I mean? So that is still terrible. But at the same time, it's like that's a big deal, man. Like that is a very, very big deal that they need to get under wraps because it's hard out here, brother. It's hard out here, man.
Yeah, all that work in progress just for one bad save file.
I didn't. Westside Vibes with the 499 says I didn't hear about the customizing stats as I can make someone 100 to 0 day one. Yes, you can fully customize everything. Or well, I don't know if you can fully customize it. I think you could delete stats and make them fresh. Like, because that's what a lot of people requested. They wanted that to be a thing for the longest time. So they wanted those stats brand new, right? Like they didn't want like title history. They didn't want number one contender history. They didn't want none of that. So they wanted to be able to delete and edit all those stats. And that was some heavy feedback, especially at Creator Fest. I watched countless creators tell them like, yes, we want to be able to edit this crap. You know what I mean? And as they should, you know what I mean? So yes, you can edit the stats and you can make them fresh. Now, whether or not you make them 100-0, like 100 wins, 0 losses, I think that's what you're trying to say. I don't know that. I know that you can delete stats, like you can
refresh it, default it,
default everything. Yeah, which is something that everybody wanted. They wanted fresh stats day one, so that is an option. Joe Compton with the $4.99 says, "I'm afraid I have some bad news for the wall. Joe Cummins is back in 2K26. The order will live in infamy."
Back of the line.
Joshua with the $5. "I'd spend $500 on this game because there's no way, I'd spend $500 on this game because there's no way I'd have time to grind. I'd have to skip the tiers. Turned me off big time." Okay, so the ringside pass is what drove you away, which rightfully so. Ringside pass,
understandable, yeah.
Ringside pass is what it is, man. Like, I understand people's frustrations with it. I have my own frustrations with it. I am one of the guys that you'll see videos and you'll see me talking about, hey, bring me back my accelerator. I just want to unlock everything right now and have the ability to do that. Like, I think I was talking with somebody the other day, and we were like, yeah, we would pay $200 to just give me an accelerator back.
Yeah,
let me skip all this
like
mess,
after
you know what I mean?
like after seeing like, oh, they're gonna put a gauntlet on everything. Hey, you want a gauntlet for you want a gauntlet for showcase? Hey, you don't want to do my rest? Here's a gauntlet.
That's great.
Everything.
I'm really happy that they added that, but at the same time, we're still stuck with grinding, and people who buy it on 2 consoles, like I have my Xbox Series X in my studio. So this is where I record B-roll, and I want to have all that stuff unlocked as well. But I am not grinding 2 consoles. Like, my PlayStation 5 is out in the living room. That's where I like to relax and play from the comfort of my couch, right? This year, I'm bringing the PlayStation 5 in the studio so I can just play on my monitor, and that's where I'm sitting. And that sucks because I'd rather play it out there in the living room where I'm comfortable. But like, this is where we're gaming this year, bro, because we're stuck with that, and that sucks to me. But ringside pass is definitely one of those things, man. Like, we asked the question, guys, and I'm sorry we couldn't get the answers, it is what it is. There's a lot of people that like ringside pass, which is crazy, but they like it.
Just depends how the grinding goes and how much you can get for the XP wise. I even threw the ideas. Maybe they'll do like Call of Duty. Hey, go to Little Caesars, get double XP. Go get a bag of Doritos. Go get Mountain Dew. Something
Grix,
like that.
What's good, brother?
It does push the ante.
By the way, we're running a giveaway over on X right now. If you go and follow everybody that's involved in that giveaway, go to my profile over there on X, and you'll find the giveaway. Follow Grix, follow discovery.discovery, and you can be entered in. There's other rules, but make sure you follow the rules. There is a giveaway, and I think the winner is being picked February 25th. I need to look. I think it's February 25th. Grix, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But yeah, go and support that. Also, dude, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy.
YouTube is down, so don't close down the tabs. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dang, that's crazy, dude. So we're missing out on a lot of viewership right now.
Big outage right now. 191. Twitch is available. X, you can watch it through X.
Do you know why they didn't add more than 2-man rivalries? Because they focused on a lot more different things this year. They focused on the draft. They focused on the promo stuff. They focused on what you're able to do with the creation wizard. They focused on watch show mode. They focused on the new cutscenes and rival reactions coming. They focused on the stats, all the little things and tweaks that they did. They focused on cleaning the universe mode up to where they can produce more next year. That's the answer I got, honestly. So that's where we're at with it, man. Honestly, dude, if this, I would never tell you guys like, hey, you got to get this game, right? I've always said that. I would never tell you you're wrong for making your decision. If this game does not have what you want in the game, and this is just not worth the money, not worth the grind, by all means, dude, do not get the game. There's tons,
Yeah,
tons of games coming out, and maybe you should skip a couple years of 2K and wait for them to have the stuff that you do want in it. For me and for James, we're excited about this game, dude. Like we this has a lot of the stuff that we've been wanting back for a long time. Online is going to go crazy this year. If weapon physics is as good as they say it is, ragdoll physics is as good as they say it is, we're gonna
it's
have a lot of fun
showtime
online, bro.
It's showtime for sure.
Yeah.
Just for me, like, my big issue with the game was there was a lot of limitations, and now it's kind of like we mentioned, it kind of pushes you to play the other games, but there's kind of, in a sense, there's an incentive to do it. Like you are paying for it, and I understand people don't want to get in that. It's a trial and everything. You could get your regular copy and see if the battle pass is worth it. Obviously you have the options are $10, which honestly, that's not a bad pricing. That's usually what other battle passes are.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Games.
Like, don't buy the expensive version.
Just see what other people get. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Like, let it. You could just keep playing it as it's without the battle pass. You can play and do the other material. Play as you want.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah,
but you're very in favor. If you're not in the audience to buy that battle pass, go right ahead. You're perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I don't blame you guys being upset about the battle pass. Trust me, was it going to come at a time that was going to come into it? Yeah, because every game is getting to that situation, so it was a matter of time. They were going to pull the trigger on that.
You're going to save a lot of money by going the $150 route if you do plan on getting the battle pass later. That is one thing that I will say. But they do offer like those seasons, and you know what's cool about this too is you can see, like, you can get the basic edition of the game, and you can see what you actually like, and then pick and choose what seasons you want to grind out. Like, if this season doesn't offer something that you like, don't grind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, don't buy it. So you can pick and choose. Jay Swish with $5 says, do you think 2K will finally fix the corn issue on CC this year? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting
I think
one.
Is that why they got rid of the current tab?
I believe
the recent
so.
tab or whatever.
Yeah.
So people didn't see that stuff.
I mean, with it just, with the way it is going with current gen, I think there might be a lot of like monitoring, honestly, on it compared to what it was back then.
Yeah. Accelerator is the best. I agree. I'm an accelerator guy, man. Like, I don't really care too much for grinding. The one positive I will say about the battle pass, and I've said this since the beginning, is like, this will give me a reason to stay on universe mode. That's the one thing that I said. Like, hey, now I'll actually have a reason to play through my shows because I know that I'm earning XP and I can unlock stuff through it and I can still have fun. I got to see how they force me to play, though. I got to see what it takes to earn. I got to see
exactly
what's the catch. You know what I mean? I got to see what the catch is.
Yeah, so there's just something with that.
A catch.
And I think that's where they get you too. Was like, my faction was the all be all with. Well, if you want personas, this is the only way you can get it. Now it's we have two different options: my faction and battle pass. You can play either one, see how it goes. I will say another one is like online. Not being featured for XP. I think that's kind of a downer for myself. But I think gaming has changed. A lot of people want to play it offline. I don't know.
A lot of people want to play it offline. You are correct. A lot of people want to play this game offline, but we have a great community of people that we actually game online with. I know me more than you, James, because your ass is never on PS5.
I was on, what day was it? I was on that other day.
Yeah, you played like what? One match? 2 matches?
Yeah, you caught me at a bad time.
Match.
You caught me at a bad time. Usually I'm on in the mornings.
But now we have a great community of people that we actually play with because we play with our community over here at the Pro Wrestling Shoot, man. And we made good friends with everybody. So now we got an online clique of people we run matches with. So that's fun, man. Let me see here. Pro Wrestling Shoot, WWE and 2K can take my $160 today. They deserve it 100%. See, it's all about what value you get out of the game, bro. Like that's what it is. Like, if you don't see value in it, please do not waste your money. Like, if it's not for you, then it's not for you.
Yeah, it's very understandable, and I get it. Some people are waiting for another game, GTA. That's probably You think the prices are bad? No, wait till GTA gets a whiff of this.
Rick says,
But it's a whole different department of games.
Plenty of people I know have bought 2K26 now because of those universe changes. Dude, the universe changes are huge. That's what I'm saying.
When I did the polls of taking screenshots of like the pictures that are on the main menu, I was curious, like what was the biggest, the biggest drawing? Universe mode was number one. The worst one was online. Online did not get a lot of love.
Yeah, online doesn't have like that kind of community though. So I am surprised that they didn't add Iron Survivor. That's another prediction for next year. I honestly believe that we are getting Iron Survivor. And I want to believe that strap match is coming. But we'll see, dude. We'll see. Let's see here. We got a lot of comments to get, so we're gonna rapid fire a lot of this stuff. See, that's the thing. I'm just a universe mode guy. Yeah, well,
understandable. Yeah, like, there's different niche. There's a universe person. There's a create arena person.
Yeah,
cause
everybody plays everyone this game differently.
Everyone has a niche. Yeah, if I just don't want to, if I want to create and build, hey, that's your plethora. You love doing that.
Yeah, I honestly like if you still have interest in the game, Joshua. If you still have interest in the game, I would just recommend getting the standard edition and go from there, bro. Like, dive into the universe mode and play it and see if you like it. You know what I mean? Or do what you said. Just wait until the end of the year because this thing will be on sale at the end of the year, just like it always is. So, either way. Gades, what's good, man? With a $5 says, I wish AI versus AI tag matches didn't take so long. Yeah, we haven't really gotten any confirmation either on like how upgraded the tag team is. So I'm curious to see what happens there. But what do you guys think showcase match for WrestleMania 30 is? I don't
know. I don't know. I just know one of them had a Hell in a Cell. That's all I've seen.
I think it's a win for Universe Mode. Of course, we don't get everything, but it is a win in my opinion. Yeah, we've definitely gotten way more than we've ever had for Universe. Like, look at last year, bro. We just had promos. That was it. Like promos in the calendar, right?
Yeah.
I think that was it. And tournaments.
I think the night 1, night 2 thing.
Night 1, night 2. There you go.
That was a big plethora thing.
That's another thing too. Is now you are capable of doing the 2-night PLEs, and you're able to have your WrestleMania like day 1, right? So first day of WrestleMania, it starts out daytime, and as your card progresses, it eventually switches to that nighttime arena. Dude, that's dope. Like, that's crazy that they're able to do that. In my opinion, that's a small detail, but to me, it's like, yo, I would have never thought they would have done that. So, like, that's pretty cool to me. And that's for all outdoor arenas, too, not just, WrestleMania. Like, you can do it on SummerSlam or whatever else has an outdoor arena. So, let me see here. Dustin, what's good, man? Good to see you.
What's going on, Dustin?
J Swiss, microtransactions need to go. Yeah. They're not going to go, brother. Like that's, I understand everybody's feeling towards them. I feel the same way. It sucks, but that's gaming. The harsh reality of it, that's gaming now. It sucks. Everybody hates it. And the only thing I could do is tell you to vote with your wallet. Like that's what it is. Don't buy them. Don't buy the micro. Don't get the.
Hey, vote for a Steam machine and you can do what you want.
Yeah. Don't get the fear of missing out. Just don't buy them. Or get the game on PC, like James just said.
Yeah, Steam machine.
Unlock everything.
I think like Fortnite was like one of the big giants. Like, it's a free game. Let's put battle passes, and a lot of people play it. That was like one of the big ones. And a lot of other games started following suit with it.
Big, what's good, man? He says, if you're an eFed owner, you have to get the Road Monday Night War edition. Not necessarily. You should get whatever you want. Like, if you're an eFed owner, listen, man. How I look at it, and I'm sure how other content creators look at it too, is we're content creators. We're going to get the top edition. Why? Because we make content. We want to show off that content on videos and everything else, right? We spend money on My Faction and all that other stuff. Why? Because we want to show off that content. We make content. Like, that's, you know what I mean? So if you're an eFed owner and that's the same type of thing, like, hey, we need this because of X, Y, and Z, then get the Monday Night War edition. You know what I mean? Like, if you're running like a business or anything that has to do with this game, you promote it on social media, you run videos, you run an eFed, all that kind of stuff, I would definitely recommend getting the Monday Night War edition because you want all the content to show off in whatever you're doing, right? So that's kind of how we roll with it. So a run it back cutscene for Jay would be
Like I had mentioned, the whole running back thing. You're beating someone's ass on there. Hey, let me run it back, just to troll them.
Extreme. My understanding is the scrapyard is just another brawl arena. So yeah, I think it's going to be in all modes. I don't. It's not attached to the island. If that's what you're thinking, that's a brawl arena. So
yeah, that's about it. So
yeah, it's basically another backstage brawl. Like it's a little taste of your 2K originals. Like the small niche
yeah,
of people
in
that
a
actually
sense.
like that. Yeah, that's what it is. So I don't know. I gave 2K my $160 today. Congrats, 2K. Just that's the second comment he said that. I missed his first part. Oh, he's saying in universe a run it back cutscene for him. That would be dope.
Okay.
It's just me, Oos.
Yeah, they did show him off today. So
yeah. Let's see here. Jesse and James, do you think we can have the total control and draft superstars without adding uncapped superstars like WWE 2K25 without using the draft element in 2K26 universe mode? Are you talking about like from what you're able to do in 25's MyGM? Like the capped? I don't know what the cap is actually for. I do believe I'd have to go back and watch the interview, but I think Christo said that you can run up as many as you want.
I don't think there was a limit.
Yeah, I don't think there was.
That I'm aware of. I don't think so.
You can increase and decrease is what he said, like as many people as you wanted for that show. But the problem is the draft is going to cost you a match. I heard somebody say today it would cost you a match on the card. So
yeah, geez, I have to pull it up again.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Yeah, it did say. Yeah, it did say something around that.
What's going on with YouTube today? Demonic Brawler says with the $2.
Sorry guys, I tripped over the cord, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Hold on, we got some super chats. Joe Compton with the $9.99 says, James, quit ducking, dodging, and hiding from me in 2K26. Better yet, let's grab the sticks after the stream. I'm publicly calling you out to a match. You choose the stipulation. James has got to get to bed early tonight.
Yeah. Otherwise, we would go down on 3 stages of hell, brother. Clean sweep, 2 all the wall. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep. Lonnie Universe for 20 months has been a member of the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Man, we are going on 2 full years, brother. That is crazy business. Let's go. 2K26 Universe details finally. Appreciate the grind as always. Hashtag member gang. Man, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, Lonnie. You're the man, brother.
Let's see. The draft rounds, which can be adjusted in the settings, will take place during the respective show's match cards. A round takes the slot of a match on the card, and the rules for draft picks, such as who can or cannot be drafted.
Okay. Looks like, so yeah, everybody's saying YouTube is tripping.
Yeah, I see it. I see it trending
Devin
on
says
Twitter.
It's better. Welcome. Shut your mouth. I'm really. Who's welcome? Was he saying somebody in the chat? Welcome.
I'm not sure.
Be nice, guys. Be nice. Let's see here. Are we getting triple threat rivalries and fatal 4 rivalries? Also, faction wars in universe mode in WWE 2K27. Nothing, dude. We don't know nothing about 2K27. I predict that we get better
2K27. Yeah. Let's bump the brakes.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let this game come out first. You know what I mean? We'll talk 2K27 when the time is right. Yusuf, what is good? Hey, y'all had a hard time logging into YouTube tonight. LOL. Dang, I'm sorry, man. That sucks, dude. I wish I would have went on Twitter real quick before we went live, and we could have just probably. I don't know, either canceled.
Yeah,
it
must have just happened. So I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing big. Man. So I know YouTube, whoever's over there, probably trying to get it as quick as they can fixed.
It's not just me with the YouTube problem. Dang, dude. Do you think we will earn RXP for not playing matches in universe mode? That's hard, man.
Ooh, that is a good question.
Well, because we talked about this. We talked about this before. You know, because a lot of people like to watch the matches. Watch show mode's a thing. Broadcast mode's a thing. I don't see why they wouldn't give you some sort of RXP for it. But that's a great question, man. Like, can we do it? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm interested. Interesting. We'll have to check into that.
They haven't told us nothing about this ringside pass. It's
yeah,
2 weeks out, bro.
Exactly. On the main menu, it was blurred out. So,
Is that what was blurred out?
It was blurred out. Yeah, I think. Shout out to Winnie. I think he saw it and he's like, it looks like it says. I think it was like it looks like an iguana. But yeah, it was blurred. That's what everyone was asking, and I'm like, it has to be ringside pass.
Okay.
So even locker codes made it on the main menu, so that was different.
That's different. Yeah, go ahead and get this comment for me real quick.
Yeah, of course. Desmond Hicks. What's good, James? Just King of Kings edition pre-ordered and ready for March 5th on PC. Yeah. Man, this game is just it's wild that this game is like coming out within, I think someone mentioned 16 days. It's wild how fast it's gone by. Here, I'll just read the comments from here. Who poured Coke or Dr. Pepper on the server at YouTube? Hell if I know. I don't know what's going on over there. T-Rex, yeah, you can go to Twitch. YouTube is down worldwide. The blurred image is Mystery Iguana. Any idea when Creator Fest is or when we'll see full match gameplay? I don't even know, honestly. I mean, we've been waiting for full match gameplay for a while. I think the closest thing we got is I think Booker T and the whole commentary line. That was the best we got out of this. Will rivalries be in the normal play mode?
Yes.
That was a nice touch with the whole universe being involved into exhibition. That was actually a nice touch.
So they brought that back and then they made it better actually this year. So
yeah.
Yes, that is a thing. So that's going to be kind of cool to see how that plays out. If you do any additional developer infos, please grill them on 25 My Faction issues. I'm going to tell you this way. All right. Like I see that comment, like people are always like, yo, rip their ass for this. You know what I mean? Like, I promise you that'll be the last developer interview I ever get. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to cuss these guys out for problems. I have asked questions like this before. I asked about, even on this last interview, even though it was mostly about learning about 2K26's like universe mode and creation suite, I was trying to get like, what features are we getting? Like, that was the questions this year, and we had limited time. But even in that interview, I still asked, dude, how hard is this grind for this ringside pass? You got to let me know, right? The question was evaded, and listen, I don't work for the company, right? So I don't know how they do this stuff. I asked the question. I asked about logo mapping, right? Like logo mapping, face scan mapping, all that kind of stuff that people were having trouble with. Didn't really get an answer there either. You know what I mean? So I remember the one time I got the My Faction developer on here, the first thing I was told from PR was, do not ask about pricing because the interview will be shut down. Is what it is, guys. Like they're microtransactions. Like they want you to pay this money. You think that My Faction was dirty last year? It's going to be more dirty this year. I'm just being honest. Ringside pass, not an easy grind. Like I said that in my last video. People doubted me and said, "Oh no, it's going to be easy." Blah blah. Okay, wait for the game to come out. I hope I'm wrong.
We'll see. I mean, this is for My Faction players. I mean, and the niche was you had to find a particular match that would get you 600 XP or whatever in 30 seconds. At this point, like the whole ringside pass thing, I think this is for myself. Like, I can grind it as much as I can. I just want to relax and calm with it. We have the option of, once the season's done or once another season comes, you have the option to still go back. I'm not in the rush. Like if there's something particular, I'll go for this one. I'll skip this one, go to this one. I want that particular thing in it.
So here's the thing. You got to change that. You got to change that name. So if no fireworks are in the beginning of the shows, what's the show intro they added? They just showed which city the show is in. Yes. So they have a show theme, and then they also put back like, hey, this is the city that it's taking place in. So it's still very up in the air. Maybe there is show intros. Maybe I missed that, but I did ask, like, are you talking about show intros? Like anything like that? No, we're talking about show themes. So maybe intros are in.
Who knows?
They're not going to
keep it to the chest
either because it's such a small feature that they wouldn't be like, "Hey, show intros are back." You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah,
not
keep
like
it
people
keep
aren't
it
gonna
at
buy
a
the game
niche.
because of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hope there are. I hope the show intros are in for real. The blurred image is Mr. Iguana. Do you need the ESPN app to watch the WWE 2K26 ratings?
That I saw it was on YouTube as an option. So
YouTube, and they'll probably have it on Twitter too. So that's what happened last
yeah, I think
night.
it's at. Geez, I don't know what the time was. I think it was like 11 a.m. or 10 a.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
I think it's right the day before Chamber.
Yeah. First of all, sorry, Monday Night War edition for me, Ultimate Grubberg. Yeah, he added this comment, probably thinking I wasn't going to pop up his one that he didn't pay for, but $2, please grill the developers on 2K25, my faction problems. What problems are you having issues with? So let me know that first, so that way I can get an idea of what you're talking about. Because if you're talking about pricing, bro, we bitched and bitched and bitched for 24 about pricing. Like, dude, lower these prices, dude. Lower these prices. Lower these prices. And then 25 came out, and they were like, jack them up. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like,
no, and there was some incentives to it. Like they did make some cards cheaper. The packs were what they used to be. I think like a little over 10. Then they went up to 15. I know the big one was obviously World Tours, which was all over the place. You know, a lot of things. I know I bumped on them a lot about like evolution cards being in. They did a lot of those. I wish there was more worth to them. But I think World Tour was like the big factor, honestly, to a lot of people, besides the pricing and all that.
And what's his name over on X? I said his name in the video. I'm blanking right now, though. I forget his name, but he is a developer for my faction, and he says World Tour's coming back.
Badges nerf.
Brian
that was a big one. Yeah, faction war tickets. I don't know. I don't understand the reasoning why they dropped faction war tickets. They just
did. They?
I don't know. It would. I haven't gotten them in a while, and since on the regular login, they just all of a sudden.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. The entire year for 2K25, I didn't play Faction Wars one time. I ranked out on that. I spent a lot of money. I'm gonna be honest. I spent a lot of money on my faction getting them personas. I ranked out, dude. Like I didn't play. Yeah. I hate Faction Wars. I hate. Faction Wars,
the only thing for myself with Faction Wars, I just played to get the whatever was locked. I did it. I think I had like 2 groups left. You know, all I did was, well, I want a new group. I'll play it. What team is it at the beginning? Oh, don't need it. Then I would just drop the ticket. Card pack prices, yeah, they're very high. Surprised there was never really any deals. I know we had the incentive of the Switch debut and all that. The badge nerf, yeah, that was a big problem as well, especially if you're playing rank, which I did good amount of times, which, got to play like everybody else. Don't care what anybody tells me. World Tour, yeah, that was brutal to endure.
Vin, don't blame the devs. Working in the tech world myself, the higher ups will have the final say on anything and everything. Yes, so that is the case when it comes to this too, as well as their partners in WWE. Guess who has the highest ticket prices in all of sports entertainment right now?
We do what we do.
WWE. It's a new era, guys, and that's what their partners think. WWE is expensive, and that's what it is. Like. Unfortunately, that's what it is. They had that meeting about WrestleMania, and they were like, "We'll do anything, but we're not dropping ticket sales."
Here's 25% off. Oh, by the way, you can't watch it if you go to Vegas. You have to be 50 miles. Like you're killing the tourist attraction. That's another one. Yelling the lack of locker codes. There's so much stuff locked behind it. They weren't really. It wasn't the greatest thing with locker codes. It was very bad.
Locker codes sucked this year. So did packs in general. Like there were not enough events to unlock packs at all. Like, dude, if I didn't spend money, I wouldn't have achieved anything on this game.
This is the year that I got a lot of personas, you know, just because of
World Tour.
Whatever World Tour, which World Tour was nice at the beginning. Like there wasn't much. Yes, it was difficulty, but it wasn't. By the way, keep it this way. No more timed events. That was nice. That was a big thing to everybody. Get those out of there. I think the matches were very more calming this year compared to last year's edition.
Headbusser says, "What's up, fellas? Question: Any idea why they're still locking things like different attires and masks, etc., behind? Because they make money, bro. Like that's
yeah.
Come
Number
on, man.
one, it's
Like,
money, and number two,
it's money.
they want you to play the island. It's
They
simple
want
as
you to
that.
play their investment. Like they invested in my faction in the island. That's the modes that they really like. Dude, they even who was it that said this the other day? I can't remember what if it was an interview or what it was. That somebody was just like, yeah, the fan favorite my faction mode. Fan favorite my faction. I think it was Brian Mazik. He like said that like in a smirk. And then somebody like made a comment like, dude, stop making these events so hard, or I can't remember what it was, but he in turn laughed at them afterwards because I'm going to be honest with you guys. They think it's hilarious that people struggle in these matches. They think it's hilarious that they want it to be hard. So
don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think I threw the control a couple times. Not this year. Last year, I think a few matches.
I got frustrated on the broken casket. I think it was a couple of times, or no, it was the ambulance match.
Anybody that had a big boot, you were screwed. Like Sami Zayn, it was pain in the ass to the reverse.
Yeah.
The one that got me was using Sandman. Worst person to use in a match.
Jesse and James, appreciate what you do. Was just wondering, I'm struggled to get King Booker Persona card on 2K25. I didn't get the Persona card in the last game. Will it be a bit easier to get him? I don't have those answers, brother. Like I really don't, because I know just as much as you do. We've seen the ringside reports. I did get the interview, but I released the interview, and you guys seen what information I got. Same with the round table that I got to sit down with the devs when they were giving me the initial stuff about 2K26. So that's all the interview that I got, and anything else I don't know until they show it. Like I really don't. Like we have gotten zero information on my faction except for what Brian Mazik posted on X, and that is World Tour's coming back, right? And we did get a little bit of info on that round table, so there is like player swap cards coming, and there are like new features coming to my faction, but we didn't get like the option to see like, you know, we don't know like, hey, or is this going to be easier to earn this year, right? And I'll tell you this, if they have old stuff from last year's game, put that crap in World Tour, man. Like, do not like give us a free way to get these old personas, because paying for them again sucks. And I will say that right now. Like, do not put that in Ringside Pass. Do not put that in my faction outside of World Tour or something that's easily earnable. You can't keep reusing content and charging for it every
prototype or somebody up there. We still never got the Undertaker. I think he was one of those oddity cards you had to get that out of there. Oddity cards was just not it.
Yeah. My YouTube crashed on every device, but I clicked on my phone notification and still watching on YouTube on my phone. Dang, Ray.
Well,
sorry,
glad
guys.
you made it.
Listen, guys, we would have postponed this if that was the case. You know what I mean? Like if I would have known that YouTube was going to have problems, I would have postponed it. So that way everybody can get in here and enjoy the experience. I kind of bummed that you guys aren't getting a good experience out of the show, you know? I'm guessing the folks are airheads who just want to spaz out and crash out on the developers. No, it's not that. It's just, listen, man, it's passion. And at the end of the day, they want to get the content that they paid for, right? Like they paid for a game. They want to be able to unlock the content and stop making it impossible without opening your wallet. You know what I mean? Like that sucks. And I will always defend them. Like, who was saying that? Was it Yalen?
Yeah, he did say like you got to come to a respectable way with.
Listen, man, Yalen is not wrong. I'm not saying that he's wrong at all. All I'm saying is I'm not going to like get on a developer interview and cuss people out. You know what I mean? Like I can ask the hard questions, and I will ask those hard questions. But when I'm told, hey, don't ask about pricing, I'm going to respect that. They give me the opportunity to do these developer interviews and get information out to the people. Why would I ruin that by asking a question they've politely asked me not to say? You know what I mean? So, and that's where I'm at. with it. Like it's a business. This is a business. What we're doing right here is a business, man. Like I do this because I have passion for the game, right? We've loved these games. Me and James have played these games all of our life. And, now we've built a platform on it. And now we do YouTube, right? So at the end of the day, it's content, guys. And that's the name of the game. Like, we want to be able to get interviews out to you guys. We want to be able to get that first exclusive info, right? I wasn't going to do I didn't want to do a developer interview this year. I didn't. I talked to James about it. I was like, I don't want the developer interviews. I just didn't want to do it this year. There was something about it that I was just like, no, I'm going to chill, man. I want to enjoy just making content, editing content, doing the videos that I do, and not do the developer interview. I got approached about doing the developer interview, and I asked, well, is this going to be an exclusive thing? Because if it's not exclusive, then there's no point. And that was my way of wording it. Like, well, if you guys are going to release the ringside report on Universe and then have me do the interview afterwards, no thanks. Politely, respectfully, no thanks. I don't want to do that. Like, if it's not going to help the channel and not get like some sort of exclusivity, then I don't want to. And I was told, hey, you can have the 24 hours of exclusivity. You can get the first take on Universe mode. I said, let's do it. You know what I mean? So, and that's honesty for everybody. I'm being completely transparent with everybody right now. Like, that is literally what went down. I was not going to do the developer interview because a lot of people get upset and they blame these devs, and not all the devs. It's not all the devs' fault. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of these guys, and they're, believe it or not, they are all really, really nice people. And they care. They care about the games. You might not see that with like marketing and like the things that you hate within the game, right? But keep in mind, there's a lot of moving parts within it, and it's not just the development team that make the games. There's Take-Two, there's 2K, right? VC is the people that make the games, right? These developers that we get on the game on the show, that's Visual Concepts. Like, that's not 2K. The 2K is their partner. That's the publisher. Take-Two owns it all. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of where we're at. And WWE is their partners too. So they also have a major say-so in what these guys do. So it is what it is, man. I think we all had that YouTube problem. Okay. YouTube is glitching with AAA characters most likely coming. I have no idea how they're going to have some of the cool things they do. What are we talking about here? Cool things they do. I'm interested.
Maybe a couple entrances, maybe something particular. Yeah.
I'm intrigued. What cool things are we talking about here? Demonic Brawler. I bought 2K24. I loved it, but I know 2K25 wouldn't be much better and would burn me out on the series, so I skipped it. But now I'm hyped to pick up 2K26. Wow. So if you didn't play 25, 26 is going to be great. It's
a whole different breed.
Well, no, you get all the cool features because they added a lot of cool stuff in 25. 25 was the best game that I've played from the 2K series since probably 2K14. I would say, like, it's definitely up there with one of the best wrestling games that I've ever played. Like, are we there in terms of, hey, we want full TV representation? No, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there, right? Like, we're closer and closer every single game.
Quality is alive.
Yeah, I'm loving that.
One.
So, yeah. I wonder if our comments broke down.
Yeah, I think it did freeze up.
Let me see here. Let me see if I can get on YouTube from my computer. Hold on. Ask the devs about lack of communication after launch. The devs aren't the ones that communicate on social media, right? Like that's the marketing team. That's what it is. So,
yeah. Which there has been, a plethora of fixes. Like obviously I know Kane was a big one, and then we got the screenshots of Kane. You had Kane playing right beyond, obviously Maurice and all that. Shout out to Brian Williams, being OG for that as usual. And we got another attire for Maurice, they do hear about it, like
too.
Yeah. Obviously it says on the ringside report, like, we've heard of the fan intakes, like this, a lot of people wanted the draft, and here's the draft. they do hear they do hear it. Trust me, and I get it.
Well, yeah, that's what
I was one of them. Trust me, I was
that's
one
what
of them. Like
Christo
the
said
world
on the
tour
interview,
was
too.
was a big thing to me. Like it was hey, this is cool. I want more of it, and then it just kind of went downhill.
So our chat is freezing up. But yeah, that's what Christo did say in the interview, is that, hey, this is the feedback that we heard. More people wanted the draft than anything, and that's what they got. You know what I mean? So they have to pick and choose, guys. They can't do every single feature that's ever wanted to be implemented in this universe to get this like perfect wish list item. They can't do that in 1 year. Keep that in mind. Like they have like 8-9 months to work on this game. Like that's what they did, and I feel like they've done a lot. So hold on a second. I can't see that.
Yeah, let's see. They're gonna give us AAA, but not my boy Jeff Hardy. I mean, we never know. We never know. I mean, all we've heard is AAA, TNA. Haven't heard too much really on TNA, which I know that's kind of a harder one just because they don't own the rights to TNA. They work with them.
Yeah. So our comments are freezing up right here. Hey, will you get a couple of those in the chat? Do you have it popped up on your phone or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had it popped up just in case. I'm cool with Lexi dropping that early info. Yeah. Like today was 1 entrance, then 2 entrances. It was a nice touch. Seeing the secret harvest. I made sure not to botch and put service harvest like last time when the screenshots came out. I want a chain wrestling defense attribute and an offense attribute for the starting lockup. They can combine them. Yeah, that would be a nice touch. Once they brought back the whole, pre-match actions and all that, battle a test of, strength and everything, and the options of, taking, you can go and do a handshake, you can gut kick them. There should be an attribute that is a good one to put in there. Man, YouTube. The one time we go on here, and it's has to go on. Plot twist: Disney is about to buy YouTube. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about Disney or YouTube being on sale. I mean, we heard Paramount might go back on sale.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know. We'll have to see. Will the parts from the Island Laster be free this year? Yeah, with purchase. With purchase. That's the easy way I could say it.
With purchase.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I think I got. Geez, how much? I don't know how many you bought from the stores. I think I bought maybe like 2 items, and that's it. Whatever I can get.
I actually bought quite a bit from the island, but it's because I got bored looking at my character after all those matches I had to play through. So I did like buy like different attires and different looks until I finally settled on one, and I was like, all right, this is the look.
we got 2 different ways. Like my faction, he'll pay for. I won't spend a dime. I had a guy with a singlet on Island, and I just used that. I didn't even do the moveset. I said, keep it default. I'll change a finisher. Let's get it done with.
Here's my thing with spending money in the game, right? I think I've been pretty transparent about like, hey, this is probably one of the only games that I will consistently play all year. Like I like wrestling games. Like that's just what I do, right? If I'm not playing a wrestling game, then I'm really not gaming. I'm not like a hardcore gamer that I'm going to buy every single game that comes out on the market, right? This year we got GTA in November. I'm definitely on that. But
Yep.
And Halloween. I think Halloween's coming out. I want to play that too.
Easily.
So every now and then we'll get a game that I really, really want to play, like Spider-Man 2, you know what I mean? Or something like that, you know what I mean? Like if they made another Last of Us, like I'm on it, right? Like stuff like that, like I will play, but I don't play every single game that hits the market. So for the most part, this game is the game that I'm playing. So all that money that you guys are spending, or most gamers are spending on multiple games a year, I'm just dumping that into my WWE game, and that's how I look at it. Like I'm just dumping that. Like I'm not getting all those games. This is the only game I'm getting, and this is what I enjoy. So I'm going to get the content from this game. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I look at it. Frodo's in the chat says we need Mike Tyson. James is.
I mean, I didn't use.
Jeez,
Mike Tyson. I don't even think I ever used Mike when he was in the game.
Big White. I can't pop up your super chat right now because for some reason on StreamYard our chat keeps freezing. I don't.
Yeah.
Get what's going on, but
yeah, we got it here. Big White 89 with the $9.99. Oh man, wish we had the network days.
Don't hold on. We'll wait so we can pop his comment up. I want to see if this refreshes or something.
Yeah.
But
Jeez, someone's trying to call me on the stream.
somebody's trying to call you on. Oh,
Yep.
Well, go ahead and take the call.
Oh no, it's fine.
See here, the only game I play are WWE 2K games and like Disney Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, see, so if you're not dumping a bunch of money into like tons of different games, tons of different consoles, all these upgrades on PC and all this other stuff, I don't really see the problem with dumping the money into the game that you like to play. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I look at it. And plus, I'm a grown ass man. Dump whatever type of money I want into whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like if that's what I want and I want the Persona card that comes out, that I'm gonna get it. I might as well. I don't think it's updating. So
Looks like YouTube is back up. Everyone is saying.
all right, cool. I just paused our stream for some reason.
Yeah, looks like it's working again. All right.
Okay, so Big White with the $9.99 says, why did it take fan backlash to fix Kane? Why are these things not being done in the beginning, giving us 1.1 character likeness? And have you spoken to the devs about story designer returning to the future? I have many times spoken to the devs about story designer. Also, let me tell you, like that Kane was going to get fixed anyway. Like it was going to get fixed. You know why it showed up on the screen like that? Because they recorded this in the beginning stages while they're building the game. Like they filmed this stuff so early, and I don't know why they do it. I don't know who's editing for them. WWE Games, hire me to edit. I can edit for you. I can get this done pretty quick if you give me 2 weeks. You know what I mean? 2 weeks, I'll get you a 4-minute edit. I promise. You know what I mean? Like, give me that opportunity. But as of right now, like that's kind of where we're at.
That was the big one. That was when when they were showing Kane. That was like the big thing that blew up on a lot of people. Obviously seeing Maurice blew up on a lot of people. You even see it from the superstars going, like I know Nikki Bella when the last year that happened. Jade went off about it as well with the attire.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are very early build. Yeah, trust me, I noticed them too, like the Armageddon with the Royal Rumbletrons at the very top. The flames with the Inferno. I know that was a lot of big thing to people looking like PS2 graphics.
It looks like they toned down the yeet stuff in Jay's entrance. I did see that. I noticed that today when I was looking at it, and it looks like they toned down the yeet, and they also got people actually yeeting and not bowing as much. So that's good. And Jay looked great. Like they actually got his likeness even better than it was in 25, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I know somebody said, "Oh, well, it's entrance is him." I'm like, "Well, that's what he does."
Yeah.
That's what he does.
I'm going to pop the screen over here so I don't have to keep going inside. Very strange that we use outdated footage, which mostly gives negative reactions. I don't know why their marketing does what they do, man. Like these guys are busy making a game and building a game. So marketing in 2K is just like, hey, let's just get this footage. Let's get these clips. I don't really know, man. They gave him grills. Yeah, they did give him grills, and they fixed his hair a little bit too, so his hair looks better. See here. See you guys. This is also me, Daniel Grow. Oh, okay. Nice. And super skinny sticks. Okay, copy that. Good night. I hope you have a good night, man. Will the parts from the island last year be free this year? Do you think we will get a video covering the ringside pass in MyGM? I can tell you this, anything Jordan related, Nike related, Puma related, all that kind of stuff will not be free.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, you will have to pay for that, guaranteed. As far as like the regular stuff, I don't know. Do I think it's going to be free? Speaking on history, no, I don't. I don't think it's going to be free. No. Like we're gonna have the same kind of stuff. So yeah. I have my own gripes regarding 2K, but at least I don't complain online constantly like those. I'm not gonna say that.
I knew you saw that.
I started reading that. No, I'm not saying that.
You're
trying to get me in trouble, man. I ain't getting in trouble.
And I think they're right.
I'm an ally with them, man. I
think the reason
what they want.
So I'll put it in my perspective. I think they are right. Because I mean. I know a lot of females. It's a big thing. We haven't had a lot of female, I would say with the games, like obviously the Maurice thing was a huge thing, the hair and all that, it's not my plethora. I usually focus on the male superstars to use, but the women wrestlers I do want to indulge and use them. Like there's a few of them I actually do use.
Well, yeah, and also they've added features that we like with them too. So like we got blood features now for them, so that's dope.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
intergender. I think we were talking about this a couple days ago. Like there's been a lot more female screenshots and entrances, I think, more
Yeah.
than the males.
Yeah, well,
They just showed Chelsea Green and all that. I know people were poo-poo about it, but it's just Chelsea doing the mocap. I thought it looked perfectly fine.
I thought Chelsea
trio.
looked great. Wait, there was negative reaction?
There was that one, the AJ Lee one. There was like, oh, the face doesn't look like her, and then
man,
she
I
went
thought
on
Chelsea Green looked
Instagram.
dope, dude. I
So
thought she looked cool.
the AJ Lee one, she's like, yeah, I went to go get mocapped and everything. I was there. I got scanned in, and mocap. She got scanned in. A lot of people just didn't think it was her, but yeah, she literally went on there and said that.
Yeah, and showed the picture of her getting scammed too. So
yeah.
Let me see here. Hey Jesse, new subscriber here. This is from You Got Me, brother. Oh, you got me, brother. I love that tag. You got me, brother. Hurt my neck. Hey Jesse, new subscriber here. Just wanted to say you did a great job in the dev interview. I really appreciate the hard work and time you put in to your content. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind words, man. I really do appreciate that. I feel like the dev interview this time got a lot of positive feedback, a lot more than previous dev interviews, right? But yeah, I feel like it got a lot more positives.
Brie Bella in the game. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't see it. Maybe later down the road, but I don't know.
I think Brie makes it.
I know she's on the active roster now, so
I don't know though, because Brian hit me up, dude, while we were watching the Rumble. He's like, "Yo, was that Brie?" So, dude, he did the same thing last year when we did the watch along for the Rumble with Brian. As soon as who was it that came back?
Forgot. Jeez.
Who was it that came back? Was it Zelina Vega? It wasn't Zelina Vega.
It was somebody.
I can't remember.
Was it from the Women's Rumble?
Yes, and he was like, "I wish she would have come back sooner." I was like, "Oh no!" he said that live on the chat. Everybody was like, "No!" So she got like the same like outdated look or whatever it was. Like,
oh, Alexa. Okay, thank you guys.
Alexa Bliss. Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. When she came out, that's why he said that. He's like, "I wish she would have come back sooner."
She wished she was on TV, Brian. She wished she was not sitting at home.
Yobi says, "Man, I wish StreamYard would get its act together, dude, and pop up these comments." But Yobi says, "The universe during the interview, he looked more relaxed than last time. He looked much more excited." Yeah, absolutely. And Christo isn't like, dude, Christo is such a good guy, you guys. Like, I wish like you got to connect with him. He is really excited about this game, and he is very nice, and he cares. He does care, man. Like, so I got to sit down with him in person and talk like off camera. And he was really excited about coming back on the show, dude. I invite Christo to come back on the show anytime he wants, man, because he's such a gem, dude. I remember at Creator Fest last year, he's like, "Yeah, man, whenever you want to do an interview again," like he was like, "Yo, get me back on the show." I like that. He had fun, dude. So that's cool to see people get hyped like that. And he doesn't get much camera time, right? Like, because the main developers, like the faces that people know the most, those are the guys that usually get in front of the camera, like Brian Williams, Lionel, Cornell. You know what I mean? Like, those are the three faces. Derek Donahue occasionally too, and Derek Donahue is a really nice guy too, guys. And that's the lead gameplay designer. So yeah, like these guys do care, man. I can confidently say that. And yeah, he was relaxed, and I think that next time he comes on the show, he'll be even more happy to share some stuff, dude. And I hope I get to sit down with him again, dude, in person one of these times. So that'd be really nice.
Shout out to Sean. Blessing to you both, James and Jesse. I'm ready for this game. I'm just not ready to make a car payment for it.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
Bro.
Sounds like some tickets.
He just hit me up and he was asking like he hit me up and he was asking like, hey, what's like the best one to get? And I was like, I can't tell. Like, it's really about your budget. You know what I mean?
It depends what Triple H tells you to buy, Sean.
Well, no, it's a new era.
King of Kings edition is the biggest sales of all times.
Yeah, no, literally, it's about what you want out of it, right? Like if you're a type of guy that like, hey, I have to have all the content, then probably get the $150 edition. If you're a guy that's like, dude, I just want to play casually, definitely get the main, like the regular edition to CM Punk.
This is the way I take it. Take it like a Blockbuster rental. Buy the regular edition in the sense. I know you're not renting. Buy the regular one. See other people get the Battle Pass. They like it, and you like something on it. You have the option to buy the $10 one. You can only have to buy season 1. You can buy season 2. You won't
save money that way.
I think this is you won't skip money. But
hold on. You have to say this though. If you don't get the Monday Night War edition, you're not going to get the WrestleMania content that comes out later on in the year, right? Like in April, June, whenever they release that WrestleMania arena and the personas that they're releasing for it, like you're not going to get that. So if you don't buy that edition, that's the only edition I think that offers it this year. As compared to last year, you can get any deluxe edition and still get that WrestleMania content. You can still get all the DLC with like the deluxe edition, the $100 edition. Now you don't get that. You have to buy the $150 to get everything. And that sucks.
Didn't they last year, if you didn't get the WrestleMania, you could buy, I could have sworn I saw you can buy it separate.
You can. Yeah, you can.
I think they will implement that as well for this time. I don't know.
So you can buy everything separately, but you're not saving money.
You're not saving money, but I'm pushing is you might not buy every season in a sense. So in a sense, are you going to buy all 6 seasons? I think it's just a trial and error. Do you want this material? Do you not? Is this is what I want for DLC content? Do I really want Mystery Iguana or somebody? If you don't watch TNA, if you don't watch AAA, don't get it. You could just skip on.
Yeah, that is the nice part about it. Is like you can pick and choose what content you do want in your game.
This is what Fortnite does, okay? Because I've played tons of it. They have the regular passes, then they have the other ones. They give you like free material for them just to try to wheel you in. So
hold on a second, man. We got a $20 super chat from
Zebra's World.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for everything you guys do. Without us content creators and the players, of course, we wouldn't have these awesome features. So I'm excited for 2K26. I'm getting the monsters, the snacks, and playing 2K26. I appreciate you, Zebras. I appreciate that, man. That's really nice.
$20 super chat, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, man. I would pop it up on the screen, but
YouTube's still in the active.
StreamYard hates the fans, apparently. Like that's where we're at right now with StreamYard. Yeah. Not sure what's going on with it, dude. I'm gonna have to hit them up and be like, yo, what's the deal with this? I sent them. I'm pretty sure I put a ticket in last week about it. I haven't heard nothing back.
I wish we could rent or demo these games again. Bring those days back. I think I've been pushing the Jesse number of times. Like I think they should do a beta version, but I think it's a whole different breed with a wrestling game. But I know they do it for like I know. Obviously, it's not Call of Duty, in any of that sense. So I don't know. That would be a nice addition, like to see it. Like if we got the early build and you see that Kane, I don't know. We'll see how that would gone, but I say set the Monday night edition, and if you don't like it, you'll know better next year. Yeah, like I said, it's a trial and error thing. Yeah. I get it. $150 is a lot. That's the cost of 2 games, if 3 games, at that. It's a lot.
Let me see here. Brother has fallen, says Jesse and James. I'm hyped for this game, but I don't want to part with 150 for this game. Then don't. That's you. Don't do it. If you don't want to, if you've already had that in your mind, like, hey, I don't want to spend that money. Don't. Seriously, don't like break your bank for a video game, guys. Be smart with it. You know what I mean?
I think from what I remember, like before I even got the PlayStation 5 and all that, I remember a lot of people did the whole, you could share like the controller, share play, I believe. And you could, hey, hop in with me, and they let you play it just for that portion, and that's it. I think there was a timer on that. So,
yeah, I see. Hold on. trying to see this comment up here, but it just got
I
taken
wish they
down.
would let us upgrade by the basic edition, and we want to upgrade to the highest edition. We just pay the difference. Yeah, sadly, it doesn't work that way.
Zebra World, did you hear about the new Slipknot project coming out? I'm very excited. Look outside your window. Man, that's some old content, brother. Like, okay, now it popped up some of the stuff.
Oh,
So
there we go.
I'm going to listen to it and check it out, but it's definitely old content, man. Like, they've had this project coming forever now, and they're just now finally releasing it.
As a COD creator, they unfortunately pulled me in for the Ultimate Editions. Got to have all the tools in the toolbox. Yeah, it's a lot in there. And then when you see certain things, like, of course, we're not shy about. We saw the mask, we saw certain body parts and whatnot being hidden. Of course, you saw the island logo, and let's just hope it's a little easier to get to some of this material. It sucks some of the things are locked behind there. Let's see. Hell in a Cell needs a overhaul. Yeah. That one. Yeah. I honestly I get it. It's like it's the way the cell is. It's just nobody breaks the cell anymore. I haven't seen anybody break the cell in a while. You got to do the suplex into the one side. Like, give me the Here Comes the Pain one. I can just kick the door and go all the way top. Like, what's the majority of gamers? What are you going to do in Hell in a Cell? Obviously bring weapons to the ring and whatnot. Okay. But you're going to want to climb up to the top and, slam your opponent through the cell tops. I know people have stated numbers of times, like, can we put weapons up there? That would be nice. Put chairs, put any of that material. We've had weapons up there, in matches before.
Right here on the screen.
Oh, okay. James, serious question. Why the Jey Uso side plates? That's for my fiance. She wanted the title. She's never had one. I didn't go to WrestleMania last year. We went because she got in. She used to watch wrestling years ago with her brother, like I want to say 15, 20 years ago. I was watching it, didn't care for it, and then she just got into it, and Jey Uso's her guy. She wanted the title, and then so we got one. We went to what was it, WWE World, and she wanted the side plates that bad. And actually, a lot of people commented that they were like, "Hey, that's a nice title." Myself, I have all the other belts. Never bought a side plate in my life. Never.
I think the blue pops on it. I like it.
For the longest time, I don't know. I like the black ones. I don't know why. I was trying to get her to get the black one. She's like the blue, and I'm like,
yeah, no, the blue.
I don't know. I think it would have worked with the other title.
Choice.
Yeah,
I would have gotten the blue ones too for that. I think they pop. Zebra World, yeah, it is. Unfortunately, I'm still excited though because I actually put Slipknot in my universe every year. That's dope, dude. I'm excited, but I don't really listen to music like that anymore. So I'm still gonna check it out because it's Corey Taylor. Like I like Corey. I like Slipknot. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I'm ready for a Stone Sour reunion. That's where I'm sitting, man. Like, give me the Stone Sour reunion instead. Like, that's what
this one you might know the answer to. I wouldn't know.
Do you think they fix the right Rumble winners in universe to face the champion at WrestleMania? See, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about too. Is that all these features sound nice, right? Like, I'm excited that they're putting all this stuff in here, but we got to get the game. We got to get the game in our hands first, and we got to try out some of this stuff. I really wish they would, taking it back to those questions that we heard a little bit ago with beta testers and everything like that. I really wish that was the case. Like they need like better quality control for sure. WWE Games definitely needs quality control so that people can find this kind of stuff before the game actually goes out to the public. Maybe they did that this year. I don't know. Once again, we gotta play the game, but I'm hoping that they are fixed. Obviously, I'm always hopeful. Because as a content creator and as a player who plays these games and experiences this, right? Like when something's broken, it takes me out of the game. Like, all right, universe mode ain't working good, so I'm not playing it. And then I move on to something else, you know what I mean? And nothing's quite the same. So that does take the player experience away from everybody. And it's kind of lame for content purposes too. I want to make content. I want to get like cool like tutorials out for you guys. I want to do like custom universe build videos and stuff like that. And those are no good to me if everything is broken in the features and nothing works. You know what I mean? So that sucks. So yeah, I'm hopeful. I hope they fixed it. I really do. So we'll see.
Old man commented, music sucks.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother. I'm with you on that too. Dude, I'm an old soul, bro. Like, I'm not even that old, but I prefer older music for sure. Like, that's where I'm at now in my life. What type of rock are you into specifically? I listen, man, I listen to Christian music. Like, that's what that's what I listen to. Might not be the best answer that you wanted to hear, but I'm a believer, and I listen to worship music. Like, that's my main jam now. That's where I'm at. And if I'm not listening to that, and I am listening to something that's like more softer rock, you know what I mean? Like old school stuff. Like I just said, I'll listen to like 60s, 70s. Like I'll even like listen to some like old Johnny Cash and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I like old stuff. It's just, it had more soul.
I see myself listening to like 80s and 90s, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I
like
used
80s
to do.
and 90s too. Like I like Shine Down.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, the music's not the same. There's a few like, like for myself, I never went to concerts. I really never did. That wasn't my thing. Like, and the first thing I did was I went to Bruno Mars. Kind of reminds me of like Michael Jackson and all that. And
yes,
then
I'm not a
his
big
stuff's
pop guy. I just don't like.
I think it's just like the new thing. Like there's a lot of niche.
The last kind of pop that I really enjoyed was The Weeknd. I remember like when The Weeknd came out, I was like, this dude's really good. Like he's really, really good.
He's good enough to do how many WrestleMania soundtracks?
Yeah. So The Weeknd was one that I was like, all right, yeah, this dude can hit, bro. But yeah, like music wise, man, like before I got into this stage in my life, I was listening to everything like heavy. Like I listened to a lot of heavy stuff, like just heavy stuff, bro. Like I listened to a lot of like death metal, a lot of like black metal, a lot of
I heard it.
metal.
I've heard it. We go way back.
I was in a hardcore or what would you call that? There's so many like different genres for it too. Like, so I was like more of like I was the lead singer of a hardcore metal band. You know what I mean? Like back way before this content stuff. That's what I did. So, but I've always listened to like other stuff too, man. Like just a bunch of stuff, dude. Now in my older age, I enjoy a lot of stuff. Like I took for granted like the emo music. I actually like some emo stuff. Like I like My Chemical Romance. I like The Used. The Used was dope. Even like pop punk. Like I really enjoyed pop punk. I liked MGK when he was a rapper, but I also enjoyed MGK as a pop punk artist. Like I thought he was really good. So Pantera, yes, there's another one. Pantera, love Pantera. They're the goat of all goats to me. Like Pantera was the best metal band ever to grace heavy metal.
Breaking Benjamin, 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace, yep. Dude, I know all those songs. Like, so it's not like I'm
RES, yep.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just it is what it Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah, Bon Jovi, yeah, for sure.
I love all that stuff, man. It's just now I'm in a different season of my life. You know what I mean? And for me,
Iron Maiden, Seven Dust, Cannibal Corpse.
Yep, all of that stuff.
Yep. Oh
all
yeah,
that stuff. Yep, Tool. Yep, all of them, dude. Like I listen to A7X. Yeah, so my band
Disturbed,
actually did.
Yep, easily.
My band actually did A7X covers, believe it or not. I sang Avenged Sevenfold, old Avenged Sevenfold when they screamed. By the way, not the stuff you hear now, but we did old Avenged Sevenfold stuff.
Alter Bridge, 3 Days Grace.
Yeah, I dig all of that.
Three Doors Down. Shout out to them.
I actually seen Paramore when I was like 22, 23. I can't remember what age I was. I was pretty young. I seen Paramore at Warped Tour. They were the headliner. They were really good too. Stained, yep, Stained. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff, man, that I rock with, you know what I mean? But now let me see here.
Rest in peace, Brad Arnold. Yeah, that was tough. Last concert I went to was ZZ Top and Ted Nugent 25 years ago.
Yeah, Brad Arnold, man, that really hit for me. Like, that sucks.
Yeah.
Sad. It's very sad to see that.
Skrillex.
Evanescence. Yeah, dude.
Evanescence.
Amy is amazing. She's such an amazing vocalist, bro. So yeah,
Love old Lincoln Park. Oh
me
yeah.
too. Yeah, yeah. So all that stuff was good. That's kind of where I'm at with like music. You know what I mean? Like I'll still listen to it occasionally. Like if it's on, I'll listen to it. You know, sing to it, whatever. But it's not something that I put. Like if I'm going on Spotify and I want to listen to music, it's not something I'm going to put on. You know what I mean? So I search for different things now. You know what I mean? It's all good. James, how can you have the white IC but not the big gold?
I don't know.
That's a
What was the
great
first
question.
title I got? I think the first title I got, geez. What was it? It was this one. I think who was holding it? I think
Yeah.
it was Lesnar holding it at the time. That was what it went for me. I was like, Lesnar's cool. My dad got into it too. He used to watch it back in the day, and that was the first one I bought. The white one I bought, when Cody brought it back, or they changed it to white, and I was like, that was a nice one. I liked it.
I seen Bring Me the Horizon live too. Yeah, who couldn't get hyped to crawling? Yeah, absolutely, man. Brother has fallen. I appreciate you, Jesse and James. Just to say, Jesse, I love the interview with 2K26 devs, developer. Great information for 2K26. I appreciate all your hard work, brother. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for supporting that and just supporting the channel in general, man. Like your presence here is amazing. All of you guys, like 257 people.
Very calming.
Right
It's
now.
always awesome. Like, oh, hey,
awesome,
Tuesday's up. All right, let's
Yeah.
get the show rolling. Like, it's always good to hear the comments and whether it's positive, whether it's negative. We want to hear your input.
I would very much like to know why you didn't give devs constructive criticism. I really want to know.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen this guy.
When have I not given them constructive criticism? When have I not? On the last interview? Because I'm trying to get you information for the game, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I have limited time when I have these interviews, by the way. Limited time. Yeah. And if you're not new to our Twitter, bro, go check receipts. That's all I could say. Like, I don't really have nothing to I don't have nothing to explain anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've given fair criticism all the time. So I think people just want me to cuss out these devs, and it's crazy.
Yeah. It's just not how it works. It's not like, I get it. Your money's being there. I understand that, Y'all
asking for them to get blackballed. I swear, straight up. Find me a content creator that's going to cuss these devs out, and I'll show you a content creator that will never get an interview again. I'm just telling you. Do disrespectful things and watch your channel crumble. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Cornell says that they see the comments. They do.
Someone on the Discord sent a comment to him, and he liked it, and they have said they do see this material.
I'm not going to cuss them out, bro. Like that's just not going to happen. Like I'm not going to cuss these guys. First of all, I'm not cussing anybody out, regardless. Like that's just not the kind of person I am, dude. Like I don't treat people like that. They're human beings. You know what I mean? I would never treat anybody like that.
When I curse them out, I do that for my football team or baseball team when I'm pissed. That's what I do. When my team sucks. I get it. It's a video game. I get it. It's your money in your pocket. I get it.
The incredible Corey with the $2 says, "Hey, you think we get the who is that from AAA?"
She's a female wrestler. I don't watch much TNA. I don't know if you watched it more than me.
TNA. AAA. I'm still learning about AAA. I'm watching, but yeah, I'm still learning. I hope we get as many people from AAA as possible. That's my answer on that. He's saying I'm not saying to curse them out. Well, listen, man, I've talked to these devs off the air, and I've told them my feelings. Dude, I wish that I could have 2K PR come on here. I really do. Like, I wish he would. Like, I wish this guy would come on here to talk to you. Like, just to tell you the stuff that I've told him. You know what I mean? Like, because if you heard what was said behind locked doors and beyond this camera, right? Feedback has been given by a lot of content creators, not just me. We've given that feedback, and we have done it in a polite manner to where, hey, fans don't like this. Hey, what's going on with this? Hey, this is an issue. When stuff is breaking down all year, who do you think is in these guys' DMs sending them the issues? I want to ask you that. Legit.
Yeah.
Do you think it's other content creators that don't get the interviews? No, it's the guys that do.
We spoke them in person
and told them,
hey, this is what we want. This is I'm not going to be up there. And I know, like you said, I'm not saying curse them out. No, and I'm not going to be a dick to them. Like you said, I'm a human being. You're a human being.
No.
I get it. I get it. Money's on the line, so some people take it a little differently. I get it. There has been constructive criticism.
Uncle Jesse, why didn't you ask if there's editing hair and makeup for superstars? I saw somewhere on Twitter we can now do that if it's true. Because I had a limited amount of questions that I could ask in limited time. Honestly, I went over on the time too. So I'm surprised they gave me 35 minutes. Normally the time run is like 15 minutes now, even though like we used to get like the 2-hour interviews, right? Now they no longer allow us to go live because that's something that they asked for. Hey, let's not do it live. Let's do it pre-recorded. We don't want the fan-funded questions because they feel bad for people who send all the super chats and don't get all the questions answered. So now we're kind of on a limited thing. But because they respect me, I'm able to go overtime, right? But I still have to respect their time too. These guys are busy. They're still working on a game. They're trying to push out a game. I'm honestly, if you want to know the honest to God truth, when I first knew that I was getting this interview, I didn't even know Cornell was coming on the show. I thought it was just Christo. And then I got hit up like, what was it, James? When did I tell you? When I told you about it, was it like a day?
Yeah,
a day before.
I think so. Yeah,
I was like, oh, Cornell's coming on the show too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
so I had to like last minute like prepare, and also I couldn't promote it until after the interview sat down happened. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Like I'm human, guys. I'm gonna
these two comments right here will depict this. Like Thunderous One, shout out to him. There's a difference between criticism and cursing them out. Yeah, we've said that numbers of times.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna be straight up a dick. Like you can be criticism about being a dick. Honestly, and this one too, like Ace said, like people want you to blast out. Like you're not going to say his name because I think he's a D-bag, but I'm not going to go like that. It's a damn game. Like I get it.
Yeah, listen, man, I'm not going to burn bridges, and at the same time, like if I don't ask a question in an interview, I'm human. I'm not going to get everything, and I'm not going to like rapid fire questions. Sometimes these devs like to talk, and obviously this interview in particular isn't my normal interview. This was about getting information out to the people that had some universe information, some creation stuff. I thought that we were going to get more exclusive on creation. We didn't really get that. We got like LED barricades and a couple things out of Cornell about creation, but it is what it is. Like this was more about getting the information out because we hadn't gotten the information and we were 3 weeks out. Not even 3 weeks, like almost 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So this was a little bit different of an interview. Obviously, my previous interviews, when you've watched them before, I have asked more questions outside of the realm of, hey, what are we getting this year? You know what I mean? Like I would ask questions like, hey, did you ever take into consideration that the fans want these rivalries? How close are we to getting this triple threat, fatal four-way rivalries? Trust me, I don't even need to write these questions down. I have them in my head for the most part. Like that is what it is. But sometimes I do carefully, like if I have a time limit, I will pick the most important questions to ask. Like, hey, I know this isn't going to get everybody's wish list items on the question list, but this will cover, for the most part, what I can cover. You know what I mean? And we can still get some good information out of this. And I feel like the interview was a success for the most part. Like I said, I've seen so much more positive than I've seen negative out of the interview. And I felt like it was very informative and people got the information they needed to hear for the universe before the Ringside Report came out. So I'm appreciative, man. And once again, I'm not going to burn bridges with a company that's been good to me. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, do they make mistakes? Am I critical on those mistakes? Absolutely. And maybe some devs don't like me because of it, and that's fine. You know, like it's nothing personal to these guys. It's nothing personal to anybody. But at the end of the day, it's a game that everybody spends money on, and we expect to have a good product. And I will always say that on the air, just like I said in my last 2 videos. Like, hey, these guys are gonna tell you that the ringside pass is not gonna be that bad. It's gonna be bad. They offer tier skips. Like, come on, it's gonna be bad. Like, expect it to not be good because they offer tier skips. They would not incentivize you.
There's a reason why it's implemented on there.
Yeah.
Same with like my faction and VC. Like, it's gonna be implemented. It's there. You know, if you want to buy it, you have to.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry for going on a rant, but listen, man, I really don't need to. I mean, if you're new to the channel, I guess. go back and look at some of our older stuff. Like, that's the best thing I could tell you. Go check out our Twitter. Go check out when we are very vocal. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. That's the best I could say, man. Like, it is what it is, you know. Criticism is a review / feedback that could be said either positively, negatively, or both. Cursing out is just negative review but without a solution. Yeah, and it'll definitely present an opportunity to never get to speak to anybody that is associated with 2K again. You know what I mean? So that would suck. Like, I like being able to, like, hey, message these guys. And not to mention, like, I'm actually good friends with certain people in, you know, Visual Concepts. So it's like, that's their job. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to, like, cuss anybody out or any of that stuff, dude. It's just not going to happen. But do you think we can turn off in-game people and make it CAW only for Universe? Yes, absolutely. You can. You've always been able to do that, though. If you're talking about Universe, then yes, absolutely. Pop shot with the new member. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate that, dude. I don't know if you're gonna beat Lonnie though, brother. Like, Lonnie's out here like repping 2 years on his tag.
Yeah, jeez.
I don't know, but hey, I appreciate that so much, dude. So much. Joe Compton with the $4.99. Your interview was phenomenal. I watched and rewatched it in case I missed anything. I appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much, man. And Thumbtacks with bleeding. Maybe Brian couldn't speak on that because of their ratings. So very possible it's already in. No, I promise you, there's no blood. Let it go. Like, there's no blood. Brian wouldn't tell me, hey, I can't speak on that. Like, Brian would tell me if I asked. And he told me. I did ask, and he told me. Like, hey, no, there's no blood, but they react. You know what I mean? So we'll see what's up. Yeah, I would just better luck next year for the blood.
Yeah,
the worst answer ever, but that's what I'm gonna say.
They're in, however.
Yeah, worst answer ever, but that's what I'm gonna say. Wolves, what's good, brother? He said, I noticed that there's 1v4 handicap matches thanks to the MyGM reports. I'm curious if we can play that in exhibition. I think you could have always played that.
No, it was always up to 3. It was always
really?
up to 3. 4
okay, so that's
was
a new
on
match
there.
then.
I don't know. Maybe. You might
be able to. If it's in MyGM, why wouldn't you be able to?
If it's okay, so what I'm thinking, if it's 1v4, it's probably going to be Tornado all 4 at once on one side because I don't see 4 people hanging on the apron. Well, you could have 3. They do 6 on 6.
Yeah.
Maybe. That is a good one to think about.
King Carter over here. I love that profile picture that you got there too, brother. Carduki. Crossplay next year? I think so. I think we that's another early prediction. I think we get crossplay next year. It sucks that we don't have it this year, and I'll take one even further. I hope that we get my universe next year online. Like, that's what I want it. I want that so bad, even if it's just with one person.
Which one do you think is more possibility, with that being online or MyGM with playing the whole?
I think if we're speaking out of sense to like possibilities, I think MyGM has a better chance of being playable online, and maybe that's how they test it. Maybe that's how they test to see if we can push Universe online. I don't know.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
Yeah. You do have a member on the roster that actually, you do have a member on the roster that really loves MyGM.
Let me see here. Shake my head, but why add them then? They next gen now. Just because it's next gen doesn't mean they're gonna get everything. You know what I mean? Like, I think everybody like puts, especially content creators, like so many people put so much emphasis on like, yo, if they go next gen, we're freaking getting everything. Like, not necessarily. It's still a yearly release, guys. Yeah. Let's be real. It's still a yearly release, you know, and that's kind of how you have to look at it. It's a yearly release. If they don't have anything that you want this year, skip a year, because it's probably worth buying this game more for some people every 2 years, because then you'll get a lot of new features, right? Pop Shot says, trying to show love, you know, the best I can, but for real though, why can't we put people through the ring bell Wait.
No, that's my
Through the
person right
ring,
there. I've been
bell,
asking for
barricade, or
that.
use the ring bell. Okay.
I've been asking for putting someone through the ring for the longest time.
Yeah.
I wish that was an OMG moment. Just throw someone down the ring.
Cactus, I'm just hoping for a good game. I think we get it this year. I do. I think that, once again, I'm going to test the boundaries on this one, man. Just wait. You just wait, guys. I'm testing the boundaries on it. I'm gonna get you guys the info you need. Trust me. Please, somebody tell me if Tori Wilson will be in the game. I think she's there this year, man. She has
the
to
way
be.
she did comment and just put the eye emoji. So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see.
She should be in. That would be nice.
Yeah, but you can't
look at the glorious work they did on China. That looked awesome.
Yeah, China, the 97 model, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought she looked good. See here, man. Our comments are like behind again. I don't know what's going on. Not only do I want the wrestler to look towards the opponent in the entrances and maybe opponents laying on the mat during victory scenes too. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. Listen, man, we still don't have selling. I was like, I was like, when's the selling coming? Like, I want more selling animations. And their answer was, it's not here yet. So I'm assuming maybe next year. I hate that answer. I hate giving you guys that, but that's what I hear.
Found it weird, like when you have, do a one-on-one match and your opponent's like sitting outside the ring. Like, how come they're not sitting inside? Like, we've had numbers of matches. Maybe you can bum rush in before the match and they try to go out. Sure. I just always found it a weird thing to just have them sit outside. But hey, Jesse, I want the option of universe mode online and offline. I am more of an offline player myself. Yeah, a lot of people are more offline playing. I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's just you want to be in your own comfort zone. I don't know. It's just, I think I see myself doing a lot more. I try to get the online. 5v Alex 5v5 tag next year, please, for men and women. A lot of people were asking this once they showed the stables for what 5 people
might be in this year.
I think the description, I want to say, I thought it said only 8 people online, but I mean that could be fixed.
Online.
I don't know.
Yeah,
online. I think it. Well, I don't know.
Maybe offline. It's different.
Well, let's bump into both, right?
I don't know. My phone is like blowing up right now. Jeez.
So I don't know. I mean, that would be nice having 5v5. I mean, or 10 people in a rumble. That would be a nice niche to have 5v5, honestly. Do you think Ciampa will be in the game or not?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. He wasn't. Yeah, it's not that long. Gargano's wearing DIY gear.
Lower your standards, people. You can't expect everything in a single game. Hey, listen, man. It kind of goes both ways. You're raising the price on your fans to $150, and you're getting less content if you don't pay the $150. So it kind of goes both ways. Like I feel like people do have the right to have those higher standards. Listen, don't raise my price, bro. If you raise my price, I expect higher game standards, right? Like more stuff. So it's hard, dude. It's hard. I don't know. I'm late to class, but did you guys discuss the ringside pass, or is it still a mystery? We discussed it. It's still a mystery. Still hate the idea.
Prove me wrong. Literally, that meme.
That's where we're at.
Literally that meme.
Yeah. Tech says, I don't think that we will see results of dropping last gen until 2K27. Possibly. Joke's on you, Joe Compton. I don't have standards. Cactus.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, gosh. I love Tori Wilson, especially during her ruthless aggression era. Yeah, everybody does, man. Everybody wants Tori Wilson.
Did we get Al Wilson in there, too?
I hate that they took breaking the barricade out of the game. No, it's still in. You can still break the barricade. It's just kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can still do it. It's still in there, but... for what I want quality of life next year, I like to see knocking top rope opponents off to fall in between turnbuckles / off the floor. Also, the ability to hold onto submissions longer than the ref 5 count. Yeah, JCSJ, shout out to him too. He brought up a really cool feature that I've always thought was very intriguing and something that we've never seen in a wrestling game before. And that's lifting up the outside padding on the
Mm-hmm.
ringside.
We've
Out
had
at
it done a
ringside.
few times, just never in a game element.
A few times. That's like an essential part of wrestling, bro. Like there were so many times that spot was overused there for a little while. You like ripping the padding off and slamming them on the
You
concrete.
know,
Like
and the
that would
time
be a
that
cool thing to see.
the time that the Nexus came in, I thought maybe we'll add that. You know, when they started tearing up the ring and you could see the wood panels, I thought that was the time to do it, and it's never been in.
I wonder if we can edit factions and not run the 5-man motion like the Wyatt Six or Judgment Day, and not ruin the 5-man motion. Yes, so they did announce today that you can do that now. I don't know if it will ruin the animation or not, but you can now edit the 5-man motions. They have that in Create an Entrance.
Pretty
Create
sure
an
you can
Entrance is
stick it to the
supposedly better
same.
now too. So I know there was a lot of people complaining about creating an entrance. I didn't really create too much entrances the last couple of years, so I really can't speak on that. I'm gonna be honest. Like that's one thing that I really didn't do. I usually just did like the bare minimum for even my customs. It's like here's the bare minimum. Give me some pyro, give me a couple motions, I'm good. I'm out. You know, like that's all I really needed. But apparently it's better this year. So I'm excited to see what kind of changes they're talking about. So it's unfortunate they didn't update the rivalry system, but I'm hoping they add new cutscenes for each rivalry level from low to very high. I agree. We definitely need more scenes and more stuff happening throughout the mode to make it feel like it has life. Ref counts at 10 to both unconscious opponents in the ring, or have ref checks you while you're in submission by lifting the arm 3 times. That would be awesome next year. So we've had that before, both of those.
It's confusing because the company like WWE doesn't like, sometimes they'll do the whole arm raising, you know, or they just do the 1 check and you're knocked out cold. So I don't even know. It's different. And then the whole 10 count. Then I don't even think they do it anymore. I don't know if they do
I haven't
it
seen
anymore.
it in a long time. So.
The 5 count in the corner, you know, that one. I mean, yeah, when P was mentioned, like that's a lot of like 06, 07 influence right there that should be in.
Yeah, just be happy we're getting a 2K game every year. I am happy because it would suck. I'm one of the content creators that you will hear not push for a 2-year release or a 3-year release unless it's a live service game. Like it wouldn't work. WWE, like these guys release these games now and we still have outdated stuff. So you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't work waiting 2 years. Can you imagine how outdated everything would be? That would suck.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So
yeah. Let me see here.
Some things are out of their control sometimes too. Like, you know, I get it. People get upset about, oh, well, this person already updated. Well, it's just a matter of time, you know? I mean,
so Lunatic says he's played you in rank in my faction.
He probably has. And if I played like a jab, hey, I'm sorry. Everyone else plays like
you
a
ain't
damn
sorry.
jab.
You are not sorry.
Listen, I know people are like, I know someone cursed me out about it. They're like, oh, you know, you're just like everyone else. I'm like, because that's everyone else is playing like me. Of course I'm going to play like that. You're trying to get the same goal like I am. I want that card. You want that card.
Hey, Jesse, what are your thoughts on in matches, us having the choice to pull up the padding on the outside? That's funny. I just said that. So that would be great. I would love that. I think that's never been in a game. So I'm not sure if it's on the M. Dickey game that you were talking about.
I think so. M. Dickey has just about a strap match.
So it might be, yeah, he might have that, but for the most part, I've never seen it in a wrestling game. So I don't know. I think it would be dope, dude. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
in my
especially with physics in there.
Now that weapon physics are in, what's your most wanted thing for next year? Well,
I know.
Hold on. I got it. Yeah. Shut up, James. Listen, I gotta try these weapon physics out first. How do they react? Can I cover the ring with weapons and have them land in chaos? Can I do that? Like, I gotta see. Until that weapon physics is perfect and something that I feel in my soul, I will never stop screaming that from the rooftop, man. But if that's all good and everything works, I would like to see. I already know where James is going. A strap match make its way, but I would like to see the weapon wheel updated into kind of like a GTA style. I want to see something like that for in game to where we can have unlimited weapons. Make it to where I'm not limited, man. Like, I understand we don't want all the clipping and all the glitching. Bro, it's a video game. Let me have fun. You know what I mean? Like, let me have fun. Stop. We've already heard developers talk about getting rid of that barrier, right? That's the main barrier, is that, I can't like set weapons wherever I want. I can't set ladders wherever I want, tables wherever I want. Like, if that barrier's gone, let me have unlimited weapons, man. Like, give me like multiple weapon wheels that I can like toggle through to see which weapon I want to pull out from under the ring. Like, that should be like a pretty simple feature to add. I feel like, once again, not a game dev, don't know if it's simple. I hate saying that, but I feel like that's not too much to ask. Once again, I got to see how this weapon physics works, though. Like, let me just lay ladders all over the middle of the ring and stack them on top of each other.
I'll add on to that. Give me crowd reactions when I pull it on table. You know how fans react when there's a table brought out.
Yeah.
Make someone struggle getting it too from the bottom. Why not? You got to work for it. Some people do struggle grabbing it.
I hope they post ratings on YouTube. Also, next gen isn't coming out anytime soon. I hope not. I'm one of those guys that's like, dude, we barely got started on the life of PS5 and Xbox Series X, man. It's only been like 5 years, going on 6. Like, let us stretch this out a little bit before you force me into another console that ain't gonna make any games or anything.
Yeah. Here comes the Steam machine.
Are you streaming day one? Well, depends on what your day one is. Because I will probably have this game before everybody. I'm gonna be honest. So day one, like as an early access, March 6th. What does that land on? A Friday?
Is it a Friday? March 6th. Yes, sir. It is a Friday.
It would have to be after I got off work that day. So it would be 5 o'clock. Like when you guys come in here to the podcast.
What does this say?
Sorry,
Did I get scammed?
Message.
You're good. Did I get scammed? I just pre-ordered Monday Night Wars. I paid $174 United States dollars.
Dang, dude.
Is that what it is? Heavy, bro. Jeez. Oh man.
I know some other content creators are going to be out here streaming. If you guys want to stream, I will do a stream. But I'm going to tell you this, man. Like, we could stream the game, and I could probably play it online. James can get on. Can you do a Friday? I know Fridays are kind of tough for you, but can you do a Friday?
I should be able to.
Okay. So yeah,
we'll make something.
Yeah,
when the date starts getting closer, we'll figure out everyone's
online
scheduling.
Lobbies will be a thing, so maybe we could run some community online lobbies. That would be fun, I think. We'll see. We'll see what's up, man. Let's see here. I want to see a referee come down after we bump a referee. Yeah, another referee run down the ring.
Get bump out Charles Robinson. Yep, exactly.
The old Charles Robinson animation, you know what I mean?
Run down all the way to ramp and get knocked out.
He says, F it. I'm buying the Monday Night War edition right now.
2K's like, yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, dude. Okay, hey, this is me. I'm washing my hands clean from your bank account, brother. Like, I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I'm not in charge of your
The Incredible Corey. So if we turn off stamina, does that mean we can't reverse? If you turn off stamina, you can reverse, and that means that the stamina meter will no longer affect the reversal limit. Like, you won't be limited on reversals. So that is changing this year. It's tied to the stamina, and I don't know how that plays out because we haven't seen gameplay. So we're gonna have to see how that works.
And if you are an online player, I don't know what the percentage is, but I'm assuming they're gonna force it. You have to do it that way. Yeah. I don't know if I can see them turning it off.
Favorite feature is the broadcast mode. Yeah, that's pretty dope. It's definitely got the Kevin Dunn cuts all throughout it.
Jeez, haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah, it is what it is. I want my faction out of the game. It's the most predatory tactic to get other people to spend ridiculous amounts of money. It's not going anywhere, bro. Like,
that's EA help Ultimate Team. EA's like big time on Ultimate Team. Like, I mean, they were one of the first ones to do it. Then obviously my team and all that.
You're good, Fringe. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. Grabbing weapons from the crowd. Yeah, that used to be in previous games. So
yep.
He said, I just pre-ordered the game. I don't care. Hey, man, do you, man? You know?
Yeah. The joke I always used to do, like, oh, I'm going to get the game and then call the bank. Oh, I don't know. I never got it. Scam.
Let me see here. Been in this stream, no comment that I have post have not popped out. What's the big idea? Oh, have I missed your comments? I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. It's hard. There's a lot of comments.
I mean,
coming
it's
in.
269 people, so we're trying to get as much as we can.
Put whatever you need in here, man. I'll pop it up. I apologize for that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube is hiding my comment. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say have I missed it? Because I'm trying to go down and get everybody that hasn't. But
let's see.
Jess, I'm so excited for universe mode this year. Me too. I'm so hopeful for it, man. So I'm really looking forward to it. Can you touch on more about the reversal system? Yes. So what do you want to know? I know how it works, so I can tell you everything. You know what? Give me just a second. The only thing I know is what was told to me. So,
yeah, let me see if I can find your comment monster. I wonder if El Masilla will be in. I'm assuming that the AAA wrestler. I don't watch much AAA if that's a AAA wrestler. So, if that's what you're referring to for your comment. Sherman, why you keep skipping comments? I mean, there is over 200 plus. It's kind of difficult to get to all you guys. We're trying.
Skip comments.
Sherman, he's just asking. I said, there's a lot of people in here. We're trying to get as much as we can.
Oh, well, and I'm not able to pop up every comment on StreamYard because it's like putting comments in there late. I don't know what's going on with it, guys. I'm sorry about that. So listen, here's what I got. Sorry, I'm getting texts all over the place. So here's the news I have on the stamina meter. This is how the reversal system works. The stamina meter basically controls your ability to reverse. It's similar to the old reversal stock when you used to have a set amount of reversals and you had to build them back up. So it's similar to that. The more you reverse, the quicker your stamina drains. If you deplete your stamina completely, you enter into a winded state where you're given a debuff, where you lose the ability to reverse for a short time. You'll have to manage your stamina by choosing moves worth reversing. It's not too punishing, and if you turn stamina off, it's business as usual without ever entering into a winded state. So the winded state won't be a thing if you choose to turn stamina off. But for me, that takes all the fun out of the game. Like, I want to see that. I want to see that in the match. I want to see that play out. And it probably might make AI a little bit harder to deal with. So, okay, now his comment has popped up here.
Yeah, I'll just find a way around it. I have my ways.
Let me see here. Sorry if it's already asked, but when do you think the full roster will be announced? Dude, I'm waiting too, man. Like, I don't understand like what's going on. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, we just have the roster overall video coming up on the day before the chamber.
Let's see here. Blake, what's good? Is the reversals going to be like 2K19 when it was RT for no? All the reversals are still the same. Like the reverse buttons are the same and the breakers are still in. Everything that you did in 2K25 is still in, except now it's tied to stamina. That's it. So all that stuff is still the same. Nothing has changed on that.
Yeah.
I'm taking the first week of 2K26 off.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I can't do that this week, man. I'm catching a flight tomorrow, and then so I got a little vacation I'm doing tomorrow. And then in April, I got another vacation, which is my anniversary. So I had to use all my PTO for the vacations, right?
Yeah.
Next year, I'm going to save better, and I will take time off for 2K season. So.
Sounds like SBR 07 with the stamina. Yeah, except I would want it the other. I think I would want to have it that way.
The Lonely Astronaut. Did you guys answer my question? I had to log off internet issues.
Put your question down. We'll try to get to it.
Yeah, I'll get it
just
real quick.
A lot. Roster reveal at launch. I'm trying to think. They did a roster reveal before. Wow.
They still haven't even told us DLC, bro. Like the game comes out in 2 weeks.
Keep it into your chest. Which, look, I don't mind mysteries, you know. Just, I think, give me hyped up. Give me something.
Yeah.
I think
you guys think they'll update Attitude Era Triple H after the Kane one? Who knows, man? I don't know. Is Community Creations any different this year from 25? What do you mean? Are you talking
I
about
believe
like
it's like the slots online. I know someone pointed at like you have to get a certain like ranking, like it was before. Like
that's
I
for
think it
upload
was like
slots
silver.
though? That's for upload.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was part of
I
the
think that's always been the
configurations.
thing, hasn't it?
No, I don't think it
Oh.
was. So
Sounds like SVR07 with that stamina thing. Yeah, kind of, but it's more closer to which game had the reversal stock? Was it 18? 2K18?
yeah, I something like that. I was not a fan of it.
2K18, 2K17 or something like
I
that. I
took it
can't
as a
remember.
punishment. I don't know. I took it as a punishment thing. The way I'm taking it, like if you do a finisher and I reverse it, I get dinged. You know, and I get it. It's like, well, you got to take the initiative and take the chance. I don't know.
Looking forward to starting a all WCW universe with my heavy emphasis on top stars and the cruiserweights. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be fun.
Easily.
They got some different
WCW.
WCW arenas in this year too, so that I'm excited about that.
Yeah, Thunder, Roddy Piper.
Jay, I don't. I got exactly what you got, man. Like whatever they showed us today, that's the only thing I've heard about sliders, man. But once they come out, I will definitely be setting up sliders and showing videos, and the same thing that we've done previous years, right? Like I always have my own sliders because there's a certain way that I like to play the game, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you would like my slider setup. I've seen comments, like, oh, well, that's fine, but I would set them up this way. It was like, well, go set them up that way. You know what I mean? Like,
Thanks for the click.
Yeah, this is my settings.
Yeah, your opinion. Your opinion.
These are my settings, and this is how I like to play. So that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I will be doing that. Like, we'll be doing all sorts of content.
And you'll still get a comment like that. Well, this sucks. I don't like this way.
Yeah. Dislike the video, bro.
Flagged.
You know what I heard the other day for the interview? Like, somebody was like, you didn't add timestamps? I was only here for Universe. I was like, no, I didn't add time. I'm a content creator, and I want you to watch my entire video. Like, what are you talking about? Dude?
Yeah.
Watch the interview.
But you can get someone in the comment section if they want to put timestamps to yourself.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Roster reveal at launch, possibly. Who knows, man? Right now, AI mostly just fights. Imagine if every wrestler had behavior styles. They supposedly will this year, right? We have those what was how do you call it? Tendencies, like they're
the tendencies, like how you have them react. Like, okay, you're gonna do this move followed by this move, and then you're gonna go into this.
Can you still dodge instead of reverse? And what's the impact on stamina?
Oh.
I don't have that answer, bro. I still got to see gameplay. So whatever I just read you, that's the information I had. I got to see, but the dodge is still in. I know that. Like, you can still dodge. Yeah, all that's still, and the stamina meter. I asked about that, like, because everybody's like, yo, if you're limited on reversals and the stamina meters in there's going to be so many exploits online and stuff. Yeah, I know.
So get ready for 100 wake-up taunts. You can't reverse that.
So the people that are like, yo, I can't wait to play the island this year. I can't wait to watch you cry after you see all these exploits that come out.
Hear me out. I'm doing wake-up taunts then, all times. You can't reverse that.
That's crazy, man. This stamina feature is going to make my faction extra headache if they didn't fix casket match and ambulance match minigames.
I've heard
the
trick I do.
I've heard
the trick I do for my faction. Submit everybody.
Yeah, well,
he's talking about
the casket and ambulance. Talking about casket and ambulance, though. So that's what
that's going to be difficult.
Hi, Jesse. Have you guys heard if there's any announcer women heard if the other announcer woman made it into WWE 2K26?
Yeah, she's in. Why am I forgetting her name? Jeez. Yeah, she's in the game.
You're not talking about
screenshot
her, are you?
I believe that's who. I believe if that's who he's talking
about Alicia Taylor
or Kathy Kelly.
Kathy Kelly's backstage interviewer, but
I think he's talking about what's her name. She always talks to Punk a lot.
I don't know.
Why am I forgetting? I can't remember. her name.
Lillian Garcia.
Oh, Lillian. Okay.
You're talking about Lillian? Lillian Garcia should be in. I would hope. I would hope she's in. Do you think weapon physics are so advanced that you could do Death Valley drivers into the turnbuckle? No. No, I think that the weapon physics, well, That would be more ragdoll physics, doing the Death Valley driver into the
Okay.
turnbuckle.
I thought they were talking about Jackie Redmond.
Oh, no.
I'm not sure.
So that might be more ragdoll physics. I hope so. I hope you can do stuff like that. But as far as weapon physics go, weapon physics are really just landing superstars onto weapons, having the impact sell, and having the damage take control and hearing the impact, right? Like that's the weapon physics that I'm talking about. Slamming people, seeing the reaction, see the weapons bounce off the ground, all that kind of stuff. Like that's what I'm looking forward to. So, what are you looking forward to in terms of the showcase? Finishing it.
I might just play the regular thing because I'm like, that gauntlet is going to be a mother.
I'm going to play the gauntlet. I'm going to do both because I like getting like trophies and stuff like that when I can. I'm not going to play like online matches to get trophies. I'm not going to like platinum the game just because they require stupid stuff that I don't like to do in the game. So I will never platinum it. But
it goes back to that question. Like, how much XP are you getting from the gauntlet compared to playing it just in general? What's the better initiative? Completing it or getting the XP?
That's why I want both, dude. I want to try the gauntlet because, of course, like I want to see if I can beat it.
And
you know
we haven't been told. Can you do both? Can you complete it and then do the gauntlet? I don't know if it's one or the other.
Yes, you can always go back and replay. Of course, you can.
I don't know.
I'm sure.
They never specified, so might as well just check.
I don't know if it's just me, but it's being really bad. Been really bad. 2 weeks out, and not even DLC is announced. It's like getting blood from a stone. Yeah, man. I couldn't answer that. I saw that Baron Corbin still in the game. Hopefully, people who was before still make the cut. Is Baron Corbin still in the WWE?
He's listed on there, but someone mentioned like, oh, well, Beth Phoenix was on there once, and they didn't put her in. It was just a name, and I think they eventually updated and changed it. I mean, I don't know I know he was at AEW tapings, but that's about it.
Yo, Dookie, I think you can draft Cause and use Cause as a GM.
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah,
they have a custom GM, so they have that as an option. I was reading that in the Ringside Report, so you can do that as. Or if you're talking about Universe, I don't know if you can use Cause as a GM in Universe. In MyGM, you can, and you can draft Cause. You can draft whoever's on the roster. You can do whatever you want. Like it's free for all. So. 2K26 is going to be the best, or is going to be the first game I'm buying with, but only if Jeff Hardy is in it. That's crazy, bro. Like, so for me, I like, bro, how bold, like, is Jeff Hardy the only guy that you're going to be playing with?
I think no, it's not that.
Hold on. I've seen this comment before. It's not just Jeff Hardy, but it's like, hey, this person has to be in, or I'm not buying it. It's like, how many times are you going to use this person? That's wild.
I think it's a niche. Like, well, you want the updated this and you want that. Well, why can't we pick it both? I should have the roster, which you are in the right as well. It's just like buying, like a Madden video game. And I know this is different from wrestling. You should get the updated location team that's in, or with the new, hey, this player joined during the off season.
Hey, I'm gonna get some comments that haven't gotten read too much, like from some people that haven't gotten popped up here. Red Drip 2K says, "Do you think that they will add create a finisher in the next installments?" That's a good question because I don't know. I really don't have that answer. I know it's a fan requested mode for sure, so we'll see. Matt, with what artist is seeing the weekend that? What artist is seeing the weekend that you like? Seeing the weekend? What artist? I'm kind of confused on that.
I'm trying to think.
The Weeknd sings the weekend. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Maybe
I'm not your interpreter. I don't know.
Give me the context. Give me the context of this. Chase H, what's good? The DLC got revealed a week before the game came out last year. That's true. It did get released pretty late. And they do have Ringside Pass on their roadmap too. So they do have the Ringside Pass.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see, dude. Like they're still have to release that. We still haven't got a Ringside report for Ringside Pass. What is it? The Island, My Faction.
We technically never got a video on MyGM. We had the Ringside report go off. But
that was kind of strange. We didn't get a video on MyGM. That is weird.
I don't even think that was supposed to come out. But
are we getting any news tomorrow? I would think you're getting news all week. I think this is now it's like crunch time to where they're going to start releasing stuff.
Just check everything. Check Twitter. Check the Instagram and the 2K updates Discord.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Check them on Instagram. Sometimes the wrestlers always put the screenshots as well.
Yeah, Lillian Garcia. Does anyone know when we're getting more gameplay of the game? At this point, probably whenever creators release it after Creator Fest. Like that's what I'm thinking, if I'm being honest. Is ragdoll physics for every move or just suplexes? I was told by Derek Donahue that it works for a majority of the moves. It all that works, like weapon physics, all that stuff, like ragdoll. It's a majority of things. So
I think we did get slightly weapon physics in a sense. Like it was who was it? It was Bailey doing her finisher to Lila, and you could it was two ladders, and you see the chair kind of glitched and it was kind of wedged in and it moved.
Yeah.
Which kind of reminded me of
will it be possible to create an award the 6-man tag team championships this year? I'm not sure about that.
I don't believe so. I know Intergender's on there and all.
The full news. I'm hoping the weapon physics include tilting ladders over to send superstars flying off of them, as opposed to 25 where they would immediately fall straight to the ground. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how far or how deep that's going to
go. One thing that should be put back in is when you would tilt the ladder if two superstars were fighting for the belt and they would land on the rope, and practically it's a low blow.
Yeah. Eric with
that was in the game for
Eric with the $5 says, just wanted to say that the creation suite in WWE 2K26 is much better than the creation suite in 2K25 with body morphing returning. I think so too, man. I think I've said this in videos. There's a lot to love. I even made it one of my titles to the videos. Like there is a lot to love about 2K26, but we still got to get our hands on the game, man. Like that's what it comes down to. When is Creator Fest? I don't know, man. I have no clue. See here. What do you know about the slider bonus universe mode? I don't know anything. I know exactly what you know. We got that information.
Yeah, people asked. It was just kind of thrown together. I don't know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's it is what it is, man. So
yeah.
Hey, listen, guys, we got this is probably the last bit of content you're gonna get this week. Obviously, I'm taking a flight tomorrow, so I will be gone for the rest of the week. I will be back shortly, and we'll kick it off from there. We'll cover whatever else we find out, right? Ringside reports, whatever drops, content will continue, and podcast will continue next week as well, I think. Keep you posted on that. If you guys follow our community page or community tab over here on YouTube, we'll post all the information there. If not, we do have a Discord. James, put the Discord in the chat, please. You guys can join our Discord because we talk there every day. Like we're there every day talking with these guys.
You know what? I'm going to put a battle pass on option in there as well. So,
in where? The Discord?
Yeah, I think so. We need to make the money here.
We're going to ban James from the Discord. Don't worry, guys. It is absolutely free.
We're not here to make friends. We're here to make money.
No, that's James.
As the cover boy on the game says.
Okay. Well, anyway, if you're going to join the Discord, make sure that you're polite because we have a great community in there. We love our people in there. So if you're in there, be polite. Don't spam. There's rules that go along with joining our Discord, right? So I would hate to kick anybody out. We have not kicked anybody out yet. But the more it
don't
grows,
say I want to be the first one. Don't say that.
The more it grows, you know. I mean?
Joe, you're gone. Get out of here, Joe.
That just happened. So we'll see, man. But hey, listen, guys. Busy week ahead for me. Keep an eye peeled on the channel, though. We're obviously going to get some more exclusive stuff coming soon. So just keep an eye on the channel. Make sure you got that bell hit for notifications. We do drop late videos. I'm just warning you now. We drop later videos. So make sure you got that bell released, man, because we got some cool stuff along the way. I'm Jesse. He's James, man. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place right here. Pro Wrestling Shoot. Take it easy, guys. Have a great week.